Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. It is currently 5 a.m. here in New Zealand, but there is going to be a very exciting match of the South African Rainbow Cup. It is going to be the Bulls taking on the Stormers, and yes, should be a very exciting matchup. But at this stage, like I mentioned, late at night, but I wasn't going to be missing this one. Should be a very entertaining match. The Stormers, they will be hoping to pick up a win here. The Bulls, they had their first loss of the competition in the last match up against the Lions. It was only a 1-point affair, but they were able to get the job done there, the Lions. So at the moment, as the table stands, we will have a quick look at it here. You can see that the Bulls are in first. They are on 15 points. The Stormers are close behind them. They are on 11. Then we have got the Sharks on 11 as well, but points differential has pushed the Stormers just that little bit further ahead. And then also it is the Lions who are now on 8. So it's going to be an interesting finish to this competition. Whoever wins this competition stage or group stage, I guess you could call it, of the Rainbow Cup, South Africa will take on the winner of the Northern Hemisphere Rainbow Cup. And at this stage, it's looking like it's going to be Benetton. So that's going to be an interesting contest, that is for sure. But we are only a few minutes away from kickoff, so we will have a quick look at the starting lineups for the Bulls. They have got the likes of, tell you what, it's a good side. The Bulls are going all out. They want to be able to get the win here and continue to build momentum towards that final. They've got the likes of Dwayne Vermeulen in the number 8 jersey. Also, you have got Heinrich Loh's been playing well. Also, you got Nokia in the number 5 jersey. Going to be an exciting pairing for the props in this match. For it will be Gerhard Stennekamp and also Morne Smith, 2 names that I sometimes struggle with during these live streams, but it's going to be an exciting contest, and they have got a very strong backline at the same time. Then you have got, for the Bulls, it is going to be, for the Stormers, it is going to be Damien Willemse in the number 15 jersey. He has been strong throughout this competition. Also, you've got Peter Steftotoy in that front. Well, in the fullback, tell you what, I'm having a shocker. You will have to excuse the fact that my brain can't quite make sentences. It is currently, like I mentioned, 5 a.m. here in New Zealand. Haven't slept yet. Probably should have, but I was excited for this match. And they have also got Marvin Ori and Ethan Ruas in the number 8 jersey with the return of Herschel Yankees. He is going to be an exciting player to watch in that number 9 jersey for this match. And yeah, like I mentioned, at this stage, the Bulls are sitting in first. The Stormers are in second due to points differential, and it could be a very close finish to this competition indeed. But they are just showing the starting lineups at the moment. Morne Smith back in the number 10 jersey for the Bulls as well. That's going to be an interesting situation because of the fact that Christopher Smith, he didn't do too bad in the last match, has picked himself up 2 tries so far in this Rainbow Cup. But Morne Smith, he has got a huge amount of experience, definitely with that territory kicking game. And the big thing is, who is going to be chasing that bonus point? The Stormers need a big win here to be able to try and overtake the Bulls. But on the other side of it, the Bulls, they will just be wanting to get that win because it may be enough to push them all the way to that final up against the Northern Hemisphere side. At this stage, they are showing now the teams are getting ready to walk out. And the big thing is who is going to be able to get the first try in this match. Is the Stormers being led out by Stephen Kitsoff. He'll be hoping to get himself a win for his side here in the front row, followed by Bonambi. And he is a very good player as well. Looking like they are actually coming out in order, I've just realized. It took me about till maybe around the number 5 before I worked that out. But they are heading out there now. They are getting fired up by their boys there. Damien Willemse at the back. He will be hoping to have a good performance at the back for the Stormers in this match as well. It is being played at Loftus, the home field of the Blues, or the Bulls, sorry. I struggle to say it, Loftus Versfeld. Sorry, I feel like I've well and truly butchered that one. I can't quite remember the letters in that second half of that one. But nonetheless, we are getting close to kickoff now. Stephen Kitsoff looking fired up for his side. I will quickly put up that we have got the Bulls on 0 and the Stormers on 0 as well. So we are getting very close, but they are showing Peter Steftotoy had a decent game up against the Sharks. 5 carries, 44 metres made, 13 tackles made as well, and he was able to win 2 lineouts for his side. So they will be hoping for a good performance out of him as well. And I'm excited to see Yankees back in that number 9 jersey. Of course, we saw him in that first match, and the last time these two sides played as well was a very close one. I believe it was 20 to the Bulls, 16 to the Stormers. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who is going to be able to have their mark early on in this match. They are showing the likes of David Krill and also Tumbwe. He has been having a very good season so far. Led out now, the Bulls, by Dwayne Vermeulen, getting close to kickoff. And I am extremely excited about it. Now, I will mention my internet hopefully will last throughout this live stream. I know that sometimes has been glitching out a bit. My printer dislikes me thoroughly at the moment because of the fact it wouldn't let me print out the lineups for this match. So yeah, hopefully it will stick around, but do let me know if it is lagging at all, and I will try my best to be able to fix it, although I'm not sure what I'll be able to do, but, we will try our best here to see what we can do. But they are showing Tamboy last match against the Lions, 4 carries, 107 metres made, 6 defenders beaten, and 14 tackles made as well. Very impressive from him. And now we are getting very close to the kickoff as well. And they are saying that Tamboy, he could be maybe in that squad that are going to be playing the British and Irish Lions. Jaco Piper is in charge of the action here. He is going to be the main referee for this one to get this match underway. The first match of round 5 of the South African Rainbow Cup. And at this stage, every point is crucial. And there are only a couple rounds left, so you've got to make the most of it. And that is exactly what the Bulls will want to do here when they are receiving the kickoff from the man in the number 10 jersey in this one, which is Tim Swell. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly, but he has kicked it off for the Stormers, and we are underway for round 5 of the Rainbow Cup. And it is a little bit loose there from the Bulls, and now it is going to be a little knock-on from the Stormers, though. So now it is going to be the scrum for the Bulls, but not a very clean kickoff for the Bulls, trying to receive that ball, not quite getting it right, and it did almost lead to a big mistake. In the end, it was, I believe, Cornell Hendricks who ended up getting picked up for that one. But yeah, unfortunately not quite able to get that one right. But luckily for them, they were able to still have that ball in the scrum feed. And I'm not sure whether we are running smoothly or not. I don't know what my internet speed is sitting at, but we seem to be slightly frozen at the moment. So hopefully that isn't the case for you guys as well. But do let me know if it is running smooth. At the moment, the pack weights 905 for the Stormers, 890 for the Bulls. So there is a little bit of an advantage there for the away side in this one. It is going to be fed in there by Ivan Van Zyl. I'm not too sure how to say that last part of his name, but hopefully I pronounced it correctly. Mornay Smith now has kicked that. Mornay Stain has kicked it across, taken beautifully, though, by Cornell Hendricks. Now it's going to be in the hands of David Kriel, and he is bouncing out of the tackles. He has tackled in the end by the number 14 in this one, Roscoe Speckman, And now they are 40 metres out from the Stormers line here. The Bulls, they're looking like they're going to be playing this one aggressively. Great run there by Mornay Smith, making quite a few metres for his side now. And it's going to be a penalty, though. Little knock on. And it is going to be the scrum feed now for the Stormers. And it was very nicely done there by the Stormers. They are showing Speckman in the number 14 jersey for this one, but taken beautifully by the man in the number 11 jersey. I think I called him Cornell Hendricks. I meant Stravino Jacobs. And he was able to have a very good run alongside Mornay Smith, who did knock it on, unfortunately, when he did go to ground, which has led to the scrum feed now. Yeah, at this stage, I am just going to quickly refresh and see if whether or not I am actually running smoothly at the moment, because of the fact that, yeah, my Wi-Fi, I think because of the live streams we did earlier on, has now just decided, not happening. But for some reason, Sky is still working. So maybe it is, and it's just my phone that has decided that it doesn't like me, but it is going to be the scrum feed now for the Stormers. And it says it's the incorrect password, even though I didn't enter a password, so that's interesting. But now it is going to be at the back for Yankees. Let's go into the left-hand side. Fires it. It's a little knock-on, though. Unfortunately for the Stormers, it was the man in the number 10 jersey who wasn't quite able to hold it there, Tim Swell. And now it is going to be a scrum feed for the Bulls. So this one looking like it's going to have quite a few scrums throughout this match. And yeah, we will have to wait and see how it goes. But while we are waiting for the scrum reset, I will quickly once again check that we are running smoothly. But for you guys who are tuning in, thank you very much for watching along. We have got the table here so you guys can see exactly who is in the top 2. And at this stage, of course, it is these two sides playing. The Bulls sitting on 15, the Stormers sitting on 11. Also on 11, the team that you can't see is the Sharks. They are doing decently in this competition as well. And then you have also got the Lions, who are sitting on 8. But at this stage now, 3 minutes into this match, no one really putting their mark on this one yet. But we will have to wait and see how it will be going. It is now going to be put in. The front rows have gone down, so it might be an advantage, and it's going to be the penalty there. Fast side, it is Stephen Kitsoff against Mornay Smith. And because of it now, it means that it is going to be the scrum feed, for the penalty for the Stormers there. So that is a little bit of a confidence builder for them early on in this match as well. And it will now be Tim Swell who will be kicking this one for touch. And that doesn't look too good for the number 6, Willie Engelbrecht there, holding his shoulder a little bit early on in this match. We have seen a few injuries throughout this Rainbow Cup South Africa competition, and tell you what, Tambwe has taken that beautifully, and the pace of that man is extremely impressive. Almost tackled by Dwayne Vermeulen there, his own teammate. Now it is going to be back in the hands of Stain. Goes to Hendricks, wide ball out to Stravinho Jacobs now, who is running straight over the top of the limbs are still going as well into the hands of Davakri. A little knock on almost there, but I think it did end up in the thigh. And now all of a sudden the Bulls, anytime they get an attacking chance, they are just well and truly putting the foot down, trying their best to get the early points on the board in this match. Because at the end of the day, last time these two sides played, there weren't too many points scored. It was only the 20 to the 16. And in there, Stravinho Jacobs just running over the top of the man in the number 15, Jesse Willems, bumping off the number 14 as well. But then Davakri just not quite able to hold that ball for the Bulls side. And now it will be an opportunity for the Stormers now with the scrum once again. So already in this match, 5 minutes in, about 5 scrums we have had so far. But yeah, hopefully we are running smoothly because of the fact that I think sometimes when I've done quite a few live streams back to back, my internet decides that it doesn't actually like me very much, which is actually more often than I would like. But I know someone who does like me, and that is Kieran in the background. He is always awake, even though it is late at night here in New Zealand, or I guess early in the morning here in New Zealand. 5:06 a.m., but didn't want to miss this match. I've been watching a lot of the Rainbow Cup South Africa games, so I felt like it would be only right to watch this one, even though it is a well and truly late start. But now it's going to be Herschel Yankees off the back of the Stormers scrum into the hands of Willemse. Fires it wide now into the hands of Van der Merwe now, trying to run over the top of Tambwe, but he is dragged down. Very nicely done there by the Stormers, trying to make a few extra meters. Now it's going to be Marvin Ori with a good run there, driving forward 40 meters out now. Now it is going to be a little bit of a reset. Now it's going to be Svel with a good step there, trying to make his way through the defense of the Bulls. Rushing up, there was the man in the number 1 jersey there, but now it is going to be in the hands of number 12, Matorius. And now, tell you what, that's a big hit on Speckman there, just outside of the 22. Now it's going to be a great run by the number 3, which in this one is Johan Nettling for share. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. That is one of the hard names. And now it's going to be the penalty to the Stormers now. And because of it, it was Morné Steyn, I believe, not quite able to roll away there. So now it is going to be 6 minutes in, and they have got an opportunity, an easy 3 points. But do they want it? Or do they go for the corner here for the Stormers? Stephen Kitsoff is taking on the 3 points, so he won't be kicking out, but it will be Tim Swell who will be. And they will be hoping to get themselves in the lead in this match early on, because we have seen that points on the board are a lot better. Then, unfortunately, a lot of these times that they try and go for the corner, sometimes they don't work out for them. But in this one, it was a great run by the man in the number 3 jersey, Johan Nettling Fouché. Hopefully, I have nailed that pronunciation. But in the end, it was Morné Steyn just ending up in the wrong place. And because of it now, it means that it is an opportunity for the Stormers. About 25 out this kick will be. Shouldn't be too hard for Tim Swell to be able to nail this one. But at this stage, first kick of the match, 13 points in the competition they have mentioned for that man. And someone else who has had quite a few points in this competition, Christopher Smith, he is going to be coming off the bench for the Bulls. And he was able to score a try in the last match and also a try in the match before. But in this one at the moment, the Stormers are the team who have got points on the board, and it is 3-0. So I will add that to the scoreboard. There we go. And at this stage, they are looking decent early on in this match. But the Bulls, anytime they've had ball in hand, the Stormers are going to have to make sure that they nail that defense, because they are coming at them very quickly. And at this stage, 7 minutes into this match, 3-0 to the Stormers. But do let me know in the chat who you think is going to be scoring the first try of this match. Is it going to be the Bulls or is it going to be the Stormers? And if you are very confident in that regard, also who the player is going to be who will be able to score it, do let me know. But this one is going to be kicked off. So far, the Stormers 58% possession in this one and 60% territory. And they have kicked that one off with Morné Steyn. Jacobs chasing it hard, but taken nicely there by, I believe it was May Hazen. And now it is going to be Herschel Yankees who is going to be rolling it backwards here, looking for a kicking opportunity for himself. And he has fired that one high into the sky, looking like he is going to be not finding touch, though, on the halfway line. Now it's going to be Dwayne Vermeulen tackled low by Speckman. Very good tackle there. Kits off with a counter-act, not quite able to get it going, though. Now it is going to be in the hands of the number 6, which in this one is Kutsi. I feel like that's a name that I struggle with as well, to be fair. But to the short side now, the Bulls are still driving forward. Now it is going to be in the hands of their number 6. Once again, Quitse, the name that I struggle with. I feel like he's going to be the player that they go to the most in this match. I've noticed any time that I can't say a name. Tell you what, that's a good fin though. From it was Cornell Hendricks, and now it's going to be kicked forward by Vandermerve. He's got plenty of pace as well, but it is going to be David Kriel taking that one only a couple meters out from the line now. Counter ruck from the Stormers, almost stolen. Yes, they have, and Valimza scores it. And that's going to be the try for the Stormers now. That was very jammy by the number 15 of the Stormers. It was very nicely done as well. Only a couple meters out from their line. I think they're going to be going upstairs for this one. But if this was a try, that will give the Stormers approximately a 10-point lead in this match. But what happened there was the fact that in the end, the kick in behind by Vandermerve with the grubber, the advantage was over. And then from there, it was claimed only a couple meters out by David Kriel. Then from there, they didn't control it at the back of the ruck. And because of it, Valimza was just able to steal it there and end up putting the ball down if it does stand, which we are just waiting to see here. But yeah, David Kriel taking that one only a couple meters out, I should say. And then from there, was it a little knock on by Ethan Ruas? They might be checking. No, it is fine. And it is going to be the try now. And the Stormers are going to be leading this match 10 points to 0 after this kick from Swell goes over. So a very good early start for the Bulls in this match, and they will be loving every second of that because of the fact that if they can keep on playing like this, we have seen early on in a match the Stormers can pour on a lot of points. We saw it in the very first Rainbow Cup South Africa game that I watched with the likes of Herschel Yankees was able to score a try early on in that one. Also, I think it may have been Stravino Jacobs, but I could be wrong in that regard. But I know that they scored 2 very early tries, so that will be what they are aiming for here. But away from home at the moment, 10-0 to the Stormers after 10 minutes. Very impressive from them. Kicked off there by Mornay Stain with the high kick there, taken nicely by May Hazen. And now, once again, Yankees is going to be looking for the touchline here for the Stormers. Jaco Piper has told him to use it, so he is going to be kicking this one high. Of course, bonus points for the Stormers. They will be wanting as many of them as they can, and that's taken beautifully by Dwayne Vermeulen there, but he is dragged down there by the man in the number 14 jersey around the side there. And I believe it is Van Sale, if I'm not wrong, is how they pronounced it. So I will try my best to copy that pronunciation. But now it's in the hands of the number 13, which in this one is Rohan now. No, it's not. It is Marco Janssen van Vuren. And now it is going to be Dwayne Vermeulen once again hitting the ball up for the Bulls. They've got the advantage as well. Now it is going to be Mornay Smith driving forward once again for the Bulls. And they need to be the next team to score a try in this match. Now it's going to be in the hands of the number 6. Little offload there. Nice little backline movement. David Kriel trying to find the man on the outside, but it has been knocked down. And they are going to say deliberate knockdown perhaps from Damian Valimza. But they are saying that he was trying to wrap his arms, but this could be an interesting one. He could be off the field for 10 minutes here. Damian Valimza, if he is not careful. Slowing down the ball in the breakdown was the original call, but then from there was the situation that happened with it was Damian Valimza just wasn't quite able to hang on to that ball, and because of it now could end up in a situation of a yellow card. We've seen them given throughout this competition already for deliberate knockdowns, but the big question is whether or not he was trying to catch that ball, Damian Valimza, or was he just trying to stop that one from going wider? They are going to be having a look at this one, but early on in this match, the Bulls have been under a lot of pressure. David Kriel there. I don't know. I feel like that would be harsh to call it a deliberate knockdown because it looks like in this one, he wasn't actually trying to get the ball there. He actually ended up, it looks like he's completely trying to make the tackle. So I feel like that would be very harsh to give him a yellow for that one because of the fact that he didn't even see where the ball was. He was just looking at the man trying to make the tackle on David Kriel. And then from there, I feel like anything other than just a penalty, if they are going that way, I feel like anything other than that would be very harsh in this situation for Valimza. They are looking that there are men on the outside, though. So I feel like this isn't going to be looking too good for him. I really hope that he doesn't go to the bin because I feel like the worst thing is he didn't actually look like he was trying to touch that ball. He was actually trying to wrap the arms, it looked like, Damian Valimza. Well, we are going to have to wait and see. And tell you what, the turf's looking like it's getting ripped up a bit at the moment. Right, what are they going to be saying here? They are saying it's a deliberate knock-on. Oh, okay. It's actually going to be a yellow card they are suggesting here, unfortunately for him. So that is not good news for Damian Valimza. He is going to be off the field, and it is not what he would be wanting. I heard something about a penalty try, but surely that's not the case in this one. We have got Edwin in the chat. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Hey, can't you show the screen, please? Unfortunately, Jaco Piper's dropped his yellow card, but Valimza is going to be off the field now. So that is not what he would have been wanting there. Just being able to score the first try, and now he is going to be off the field for the next 10 minutes. But back to the, unfortunately, due to licensing, if I show even a second of footage or audio, they end up taking down the live stream, and we get banned from live streaming for 3 months. So I am very sorry that I won't be able to show it, but I will try my best to keep you updated on what is happening in this match so far. And at this stage, it's looking like it's going to be a very fast-paced one between these two sides. Now they are going to be going into the hands of one of the forwards, trying to drive forward here. The Bulls only 10 metres out now, and it is going to be Zell once again, or Finzel, sorry. And now it is going to be going back on the inside into the hands of, I believe it is Kutsia. And now it is going to be Mornay Smith trying to drive forward, but he is getting driven backwards in the tackle. It's fired out the back line now. Who are they going to be finding in this one? That's a big question. And now it is going to be the penalty to the Bulls. And the big question here, do they decide to go for the quick tap, the scrum, or do they kick for the corner? Mornay Smith looking for the corner here. They know that they need more points on the board. So that is exactly what they're going to be doing. Mornay Smith kicking for the corner here. And he is going to be hoping that he can get that one right in the corner. 5 metres out now. The Bulls are going to have the line-out opportunity. Okay, I do understand. Thank you, says Edwin. Yeah, I am sorry about that, though. I know that quite a few people do want to see the game, and I wish it was available for more people to watch. But yeah, hopefully I will be able to keep you informed about what is happening. But now they are going for the rolling maul by the looks of it. He is lifted up, and now it is looking extremely good for the Bulls. Breaks away, and it's going to be the try there for the man in the number 6 jersey. I mentioned it earlier, a name that I can't say, Marcel Kutsia, I believe it is, has been able to score that try. And I love the fact that anytime I mention someone who I can't pronounce, they have a brilliant game. And he looks like his first game for the Bulls here is going to be having a very good one as well. But he just broke away too strong. And in the end, he just went straight up the middle. They weren't stopping him from there. And now the Bulls are right back in this match. Costly yellow card for Damian Valimza. He was able to score one down the other end, but he may have just cost the side down this end. And one thing I have to say, I absolutely love the look of that truck that runs out onto the field to give them, to give them the kicking tee. For some reason, that is just an awesome contraption that I would love to have me one of those, because it looks pretty quick as well. I feel like most race cars or remote control cars don't really have that much pace, but that one looks like it has quite a bit of it, and I wouldn't mind having one of those, that is for sure. Probably a very expensive one, but that one has been kicked down the middle now for Mornay Smith, Mornay Stain, and now the score is going to be 7 for the Bulls and 10 for the Stormers. But yeah, in the end of the day, Kutsia just breaking straight through the middle, and he was able to score that try for his side. And now it is going to be the Stormers who are going to be kicking off once again in this match. They did do the first kick of the match for kickoff, but now they are back under pressure, and there are only 3 points difference in this match now between these two sides. Kicked off by Swill, and he has kicked that one high into the sky. Taken beautifully there by Cornell Hendricks. He has been tackled by, it was Peter Steftatoy. And now by the looks of it, Finzel is going to be rolling this one backwards, and he is going to be putting it high into the sky. Now it looks like Speckman taking it beautifully there, but there is going to be a penalty to the Bulls for a little bit of shepherding, I believe it is, or a little bit of obstruction. So because of it now, the Stormers are going to be under even more pressure. They're just going to keep on getting forced back into their corner. At this stage, though, do they consider taking the 3 points? No, they're going for the corner. I'm liking the style from the Bulls here. They know that they need points on the board, and that is exactly what they're trying to do. While Damian Valimza is off the field as well, it is a free shot at trying to get yourself 7 points rather than the 3. But it was, in the end, Tumpway who was trying to get that one, but just a little bit of obstruction there by Edwell van der Merwe. And because of it now, he has made his team under a bit more pressure. And it is going to be the man in the number 2 jersey, Johan Krobela, who is going to be throwing this one in for the line out of the Bulls going to the front, and they have claimed that one nicely. Now it is breaking off the back. It's going to be an answer. Cornell Hendricks, he's stepping around, but great tackle on him by Bonambi there. Only 10 metres out now, almost another deliberate knockdown. It's going to be a penalty, and they're going to have to be careful here, the Stormers, or else they could end up in the bin with another player. And it is not looking too flash for the Stormers on defence at the moment. He's getting called over by Jaco Piper. Surely we aren't going to see another yellow card. Yes, we are. And they're going to be down to 13 men now for the next 7 minutes or so. The Stormers, they had a great start to this match, but now they are going to be under a huge amount of pressure. Rikus Pretorius going off the field now, losing 2 players. Dwayne Vermeulen going quickly, having a bit of a head knock with the man in the number 4 jersey for the Stormers, but now they are going to be firing it wide. It's one more, and it's going to the hands of Tumbwe, but there is going to be a penalty blown. I believe a forward pass. So that is a big mistake from the Bulls as well. They looked like they were certain to be able to score a try there up against 13 men as well. Looked like it was going to be a nice gift, but just a little pass on from the try scorer Kutsia. And then from there, it did go into the hands of Tumbwe, but just travelled a little bit forward. So now it's going to be a scrum for the Stormers, only 5 metres out from their own line. And that's the thing. Even if they win the scrum, they're going to be 2 men down in that back line. So they are going to have to try very hard to make sure that this is a good scrum, or else they're going to be under all sorts of pressure. But it is going to be Bonambi who is down at the moment. And I will ask the question as well, with the Springbok side going to be selected very soon. Tell you what, that's a bit of an interesting effort from Pretorius. He kind of just held the ball in his hand for a little moment and ended up dropping it. It was as if he didn't know that it was going to be going to him in that situation. But yeah, with the Springbok side getting announced very soon for the British and Irish Lions tour, do let me know in the chat who is one player that you hope is going to be on the side, that you think maybe is kind of 50-50 of whether or not they will get to actually be in the competition, or sorry, in the team. And the likes of maybe a Tumbwe, he's going to be in there, I have a feeling. Just the form that he's in at the moment, he's playing extremely well, and he could be a danger out on that wing. But of course, you've got the likes of Chisel and Colby. You've also got Mapimpi. You've got a lot of talented wingers for the South African side. So it's going to be tough for them to be able to get in that squad. The likes of Tumbwe, that is. But yeah, in the end, they are showing Marvin Ori there, having a good run for his side. Also, the man in number 14, jersey Speckman, has been going decently. But Dwayne Vermeulen, I think, is the man that they are concentrating on, if I'm not wrong. Yes, they are, and he is having a very good game so far, that is for sure. And we have got in there, Nicola has said it will be interesting to see how European clubs fare against the mighty South Africans. I am looking forward to that. But unfortunately, we didn't get to see it this year, but hopefully we do get to see it in the future. I believe the Pro 16 is pretty much confirmed, which means that we are in that predicament of we're going to get to see it very soon. I know that the winner of the South African Rainbow Cup is going to be taking on the Northern Hemisphere Rainbow Cup winner, but I believe that will be Benetton, the way that they are going. So I feel like it's not that matchup such as the Bulls versus Leinster or the Bulls versus a team like Munster or someone along those lines. We're not quite going to get to see it yet, but it is going to be happening very soon, which is exciting. It is going to be fired back out of the back of the scrum, and it is going to be kicked by Swill. Has gone into touch. Oh, it has been unfortunately not taken cleanly by Tumbwe, which means now they aren't going to be able to take that throw quickly, but still 13 against 15 at the moment. The Bulls with the 2-man advantage, and they will be wanting to pour on the pressure and get themselves another try. Hopefully my voice will last throughout this live stream as well. We have finished a total of, I believe we've done 2 full-length live streams of matches and then 2 review live streams, which also have gone for about an hour combined. So yeah, hopefully the voice does last throughout this one. But I do thank you all very much for tuning in. Do let me know what time it is where you guys are as well. I know local time in this one, it is sitting at about 7:24 a.m. 7:24 p.m., whereas we are here at 5:24 a.m. here in New Zealand. But I did not want to miss this match. That is a good run from the Bulls, and now they have got another opportunity. A little knock on, though, and because of it now, it is going to be in the hands of the Stormers, and they have been able to steal this one. It's going to be Yankees into the hands of Vifan Ruas, who is driving forward 40 metres out from their own line at the moment. The Stormers trying to hang on to this ball. Another counter ruck from the Stormers. That's Peter Stefter. He's had to work hard to keep that ball on his team side. Now it's going to be Ori going forward. Good clean out there on Dwayne Vermeulen. Now it is going to be kicked high by Herschel Yankees. Tell you what, he was well and truly jumping through there for Dwayne Vermeulen trying to get that charge down, but now it's in the hands of David Kriel. Going to be filed back now into the hands of Morné Steyn Hendricks on the outside now, looking good for the Bulls. He's got Tumbwe on his outside, doesn't quite link up there. It was Heinrich Lowe who wasn't quite able to get the job done. Now it is going to be in the hands of the number 1, a name that I can't really say. I believe it is Stenikamp, if I'm not wrong. And, well, it is going to be kicked in behind. And it was touched by a Stormers player. Now it's going to be fired back into the hands now of Roscoe Speckman trying to drive forward, but Tumboy making the tackle on him. I will read the chat in a very short moment as well. That's going to be the penalty to the Bulls, though. And because of it now, they've got another opportunity. I believe he was just told to maybe calm down there because he was looking at taking that one quickly, but they will once again be kicking it for the corner. And we have also got there Chisel and Colby must definitely, as well, says Edwin. Yeah, I watched him in the final for Toulouse, it was Toulouse up against La Rochelle. I watched that game, and I am excited to see what he can do up against the British and Irish Lions. He's a talented player. Of course, he had that World Cup winning try for 2019, and yeah, it's going to be exciting to see him back in the Springbok jersey for the first time in over a year, almost over 2 years, I guess you could say. So it is going to be a very exciting one, that's for sure. We're just watching you as well, says Bully Bota as well. Was that for maybe one of the Super Rugby Trans-Tasman ones, if I'm not wrong? And we have got Maria said, come on, Stormers, make us proud, please, boys. And that's the thing, if they can hang on here, because of the fact they're on at this stage, they've only got 13 men on the field. If they can survive for the next 10 minutes of the Bulls' pressure, they are well and truly still in this match, but that one has been claimed by Dwayne Vermeulen. Now it's going to be the man in the number 6 jersey, Kutsia, once again having a great run. There was a random T on the field, I think, if I'm not wrong. But now they are only going to be a couple meters short. Kutsia calling for it again. They have gone to the left-hand side, though. And they are only a couple meters short now. It is going to be 5 back into the hands of Heinrich Lowe. And it has popped out on the side of the Stormers, but they are going to be going back now. No advantage, and it is going to be another penalty to the Bulls. We have also got there, come on, Bulls, from D1. What channel are you watching it on? I am watching it on Sky. It was actually someone's boot who threw it away in that situation. I thought it was actually someone's tee, but it was actually the boot of one of the Bulls player. But yeah, I'm watching it on Sky Go here in New Zealand, but I know that maybe do Rugby Pass have it? I'm not too sure, unfortunately. And we have got score now, says Rob, when we are still sitting at 7 to the Bulls and 10 to the Stormers. But the Stormers are still on hot attack, only a few meters out with another line out. Yeah, it was the number 10 who threw away the boot. That would have been Tim Swill, threw away the boot of the Bulls player. I guess that's one way to get rid of it as well. Can we see the game, says Jonathan? Unfortunately, yeah, due to licensing, if I am to show any footage at all, the live stream gets taken down and we get banned from live streaming. So I am very sorry about that. I know that they do upload the highlights of these videos, or of the show the highlights of these matches at about maybe 30 minutes after the game has gone live. And it is going to be on the Rainbow Cup or the Pro 14 Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube channel. I believe it is. Or Dwayne Vermeulen straight over the ball, and that's going to be the penalty, or is it? They are going to be going back for something else now. And I believe it is for a shoulder, so it is going to be the penalty to the Stormers now. So they are surviving at the moment. 13 men on the field. They are wearing down the clock, and that's exactly what they have got to do here. I believe Stormers is going to win it as well, says Mark Quinn, and they had a very good start to this match, scoring 10 unanswered points up against the Bulls. Damien Willemse, the man who's not on the field at the moment because of a yellow card. He was the man who was able to get that first try. And we have also got there, can't you show us a little bit of the screen, says Robin, even a little bit. I have seen in the past, like, people have tried to do it, and they've kind of said in the comments, I'm going to go and try it, and then they end up getting completely banned, unfortunately. So I wish that I could, but yeah, unfortunately, they're very strict in terms of the copyright rules. We're probably quite lucky that, yeah, in the regard of we're allowed to do the live commentary side of it, because I know in some competitions you're actually not allowed to, if I'm not wrong. We have got Jan in the chat. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure what that says, but please do let me know, anyone who can translate that. Can you understand Afrikaans? Unfortunately, yeah, I haven't really learned too many words. I know I learned a couple from the last live stream, but it was only the real basic stuff like thank you and those kind of things. But yeah, I am always keen to learn. I know that from doing the Tri Nations live streams, while I am making a sub here, there's going to be the number 21 making his way onto the field for the Stormers. In this one, Herschel Yankee's taken off the field, and that is going to be Godlin Masimla is going to be making his way out onto the field now. But yeah, from the Tri Nations live streams, I learned a little bit of, it was Spanish, and also I have learned just a little bit of Fijian and Samoan from the live streams that I have done of those matches as well. So I am always keen to learn. So if you've got any good words that you feel that I should be able to learn, please do put them in the chat. I love learning these names of these players, and also, yeah, just talking with you guys in the chat. It does make these that much more fun. But we have got the scrum reset now, 22 minutes into this match at the moment, and the Stormers have got themselves a 3-point lead. And that is a good push from the Stormers, but it is still going to be in the ball or is going to be in the hands of the Bulls now? It's going to be Cornell Hendricks with a little kick in behind, chased by Stravino Jacobs, but it is going into touch. I keep on calling him Stravino, but I think it is Stravino if I'm not wrong. My Sky keeps saying problem happened while playing the channel as well, says Flying Guy. So that is very unfortunate. I know for me, I am on Sky Sport 3 because for Sky Sport Select games, they don't actually show them, unfortunately, which is very interesting and very unfortunate at the same time. Also, Jonathan has said, okay, thanks, but power off here, so I can't watch the game. That is, sorry to hear that. I know that recently we've had flooding just up the road, and there was actually a bridge taken out. So luckily, the power has been able to stay on, but my internet may be a little bit dodgy throughout this live stream. Or it's been stolen now. Little knock on, a little offload on the inside as well. And now it is going to be in the hands of Nokia. They are driving forward once again here, the Bulls, and they have got the advantage as well for the knock on. Now it's going to be Morne Stain goes to Hendricks into the hands of the number 13 now, which in this one is the man with the long name, Marco Janssen van Verden. And now they are still trying to drive forward. Here the Bulls just outside of the 22, driving in once again with Krobela, man who has had a very good Rainbow Cup South Africa so far. Now it's going to be inside ball from David Creel into the hands of Marco Janssen van Verden as well. I feel like I need to know where that name cuts off because I do end up saying the full name every single time. But once again, it is going to be a good tackle from the Stormers, slowly forcing the back, little kick in behind from Morne Stain now. Decides that it was a good opportunity, and that one is going to be taken by Swill, and he has kicked that one downfield. Hasn't found touch though. So now one of the players for the Stormers is back on the field. I believe it would be Damian Valimza, who has made his way back out there for his side, and now already he has got that ball in hand. No, he hasn't. It is the number 21, and he has kicked it for touch now. And it has gone into touch there from Masimla, but a lot of pressure on the Stormers here, but they have been able to deal with that pressure. And now they have worked their way down the field a little bit further. We have, let's go. Okay, well, here are the team's names from South Africa. Lewis. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Do let me know if I do get it wrong. WP is the Stormers. Bully is the Bulls, and Sharks is the Sharks as well, says D1. So thank you very much for that information, because I feel like I've seen that in the chat a few times in terms of people going for the Bulls, and they do say Bully, like earlier on with Jan Fenter actually said the Bully. So please do let me know what else. Hopefully this isn't anything bad, but I would love to know the kind of Bulls, come on, you must win, says Jan Fenter. Was that what you said in this one as well, Jan? Do let me know. But yeah, I just love learning all about South African rugby. I've only recently started watching a lot more of the games, and I have been loving every second of it. And you guys in the chat make these so much more fun as well. So yeah, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you are new, we're going to be doing a lot more of them in the future, including the Lions versus Sharks game that is going to be taking place tomorrow. But now it is going to be, they are showing the highlights, and it was Kutsia who was able to score the first try of this match, who was blowing the game at Loftus tonight. And we have got, in this one, it is Jaco Piper who is going to be the referee. So some people like him, some people don't like him. So it's going to be interesting to see in that regard. And what is the score, says Marlo? At this stage, it is 7 to the Bulls and 10 to the Stormers. The one try for the Stormers scored early in this match for Damian Valimza, and then from there was the man in the number 6 jersey for the Bulls, Marcel Kutsia, who was able to get the other. And 2 yellow cards already, one for Valimza and also one for, it was Pretorius of the Stormers. So they're under a bit of pressure still in the situation of 15 against 14. But that one has been kicked in behind from Morne Stain. I said that he's got a very strong kicking game before this match, and that is a good kick downfield, though, from Damian Valimza. And at this stage, 25 minutes into this one, what is the time? We are sitting 25 into this match. So it is close to Pretorius getting back out onto the field. I can't lie, I like you commenting as well, says the one. Thank you very much, mate. It is hugely appreciated. And I feel like as I start to learn these names a little bit more, I feel like maybe my commentary will keep on improving, because of the fact that going into this competition, I was really struggling with name pronunciations. But I feel like I'm slowly starting to get there. The likes of Krobler, who was able to throw that one in for a side. Now it's going to be Stain into the hands now of Van Verden now driving forward. And it is still in the hands of the Bulls, 40 metres out from the Stormers line. It is going to be Stenkamp who is driving forward once again. Good spin there from the man Kutsia. He's had an impressive game so far for the Bulls. Now it is going to be in the hands of the number 4, which in this one is Volk Stenkamp. And it is going to be once again hit up by the Bulls. At this stage, great defence from the Stormers, driving them right backwards almost into their own half here. Now it's going to be Morne Stain with the wide ball. And the Stormers, they will have to be very careful not to deliberately knock this ball down here, because if they do, they could end up with another yellow card. That is what their 2 yellow cards have been for so far in this match. And now it looks like he is going to be firing this back. Yes, Mornay Stain decides not to kick, goes to Cornell Hendricks instead. Fires the nice wide ball into the hands of David Creel now, who has been met by a wall that was Damien Valenza. Those two hit each other pretty hard, and now there's going to be an advantage to the Bulls on the halfway line. I will read the chat in a very short moment as well, but thank you all very much for tuning in. And at this stage, 26 and a half minutes into this match, Stain with the short ball now into the hands of Mornay Smith. Is it Mornay Smith? Yes, it is. And now it's a great run from the number 5 here, trying to link up, not quite able to. It was Nokia, but now he has found a little offload. The Bulls on the 22 now. They are under pressure, almost stolen by Stennekamp, but it is going to be, not Stennekamp. It was Speckman who was almost able to take that one. But in the end, it ended up in the situation of almost an interception, which could have led to a try there. But at this stage, the new number 14's not quite getting along there for a little moment, but we have what's got in the chat, Bulls, you must win, come on as well. And how you said, Luis is so funny as well. I feel like I was a mile off, wasn't I? If I'm not wrong, but Valimza with a big hit there on David Creel. And then from there, they are saying that it is just going to be a penalty for the shoulder charge, maybe they have said there. But that one was almost stolen, almost got the 2 hands to it there, Speckman. And he would have been gone if he did get that ball in hand, and that would have been another try to the Stormers. But they weren't quite able to hold on to it. I'm from Cape Town. How can I not support my team? Stormers forever as well, says Elroy. So he has gone for the Stormers in this one. And Mark Quinn has said 7-10. And Bulls, you must win, come on. And also, come on, Bulls, make us proud as well, says Henry. And we have got Mark Quinn in the chat. Thanks, brother. Experienced referee in South Africa, but not a favourite of the Stormers fans, truth be told as well, says Mark Quinn. So he will be having to make sure that he has a very good decision in this one, already sending 2 of the Stormers players to the bin as well. Possibly doesn't make him that popular. Defend boys as well from Mark Quinn, and they're going to taste a lot of grass tonight. Yeah, that's the thing. These 2 sides, that is one thing that I've noticed from the Rainbow Cup. These sides are physical. It's going to be interesting seeing the Northern Hemisphere, British and Irish Lions taking on some of these players, because it's going to be an absolute clinic from the South Africans, I feel, in terms of that physicality. And that is what maybe the technical side of the British and Irish Lions, they're going to have to make sure that that is on point if they do want a chance. Because I've been thinking about it. And from watching these games, I feel like I'm going in favour of the Springboks for maybe 1 or 2 of those test matches. If not, maybe a couple of these sides, because, of course, the Bulls are going to be taking on the British and Irish Lions. Also, you will have the British and Irish Lions taking on the Stormers. Both of these sides going to get a chance at that side. Now it is going to be off the back of the scrum now into the hands of Mornay Stain. Little offload to Cornell Hendricks, and he is driving forward. Peter Steph-Totoy sat down there by Hendricks. Now it is going to be in the hands of Mornay Stain, met by the number 6, but he did miss the tackle there. Ifan Rua straight over the ball, though, and they've got the advantage now. For the Bulls once again, it's going to be Mornay Smith, and they are driving forward here. The Bulls once again looking for the opportunity. It's going to be Kutsia once again. And at the moment, the number 9 for the Bulls calling his shots. My voice is almost completely gone at this stage, but hopefully it does stick around for the rest of this first half. Now it is going to be in the hands of Stenkamp. Messed up that name a little bit. It is going to be Krobela with a little bit of a step there. They've got another penalty advantage now for the Bulls. And they are in a situation now that they can well and truly set this one. Make sure they can score the try here. Dwayne Vermeulen driving at Peter Steph-Totoy. And straight over the ball was the number 6, but not quite able to get it once again. It's going to be the try scorer, Kutsia. He will be open to pick himself up. Another one. It's going to be another advantage. And at this stage, the Stormers players, they're going to have to be careful. Someone is going to the bin once again. Mornay Smith now into the hands of Marco Janssen van Fedden. But he has been almost held up there, but he is dragged down to the ground 5 metres out now from the line. The Bulls. That's a great run from Stenkamp. And now it is going to be in the hands of the number 6. He is driving for Kutsia, but he is tackled. They're up to about 10 phases at the moment. A little bit of an awkward one for David Creel, and he has put that ball down. And because of it, now they are going back for another penalty. Now do the Bulls take on the 3 points straight out in front? Would be a gifted one. But are they going to go for the corner here, the Bulls? They are an aggressive side, and when they are playing well, that is normally when they are trying to play the aggressive side of rugby, going for the corner and whatnot. It is going to be a big decision here. They're trying to decide. Mornay Stain has decided that they are going to kick it for the corner by the looks of it. But there is a player down. It is currently Dwayne Vermeulen getting a bit of ice on the back of the neck as well. He has had a physical game so far, that is for sure. But Cornell Hendricks, great run there from that man. We have also got in the chat, Bulls come on now as well from Colin. And also we have got in there Bullcom as well, says the one. And Passop is beware, says Mark Quinn. And also Bulle, I was gonna try and pronounce that young, but I feel like I will end up well and truly messing up the pronunciation. You must see second half. Then the Bulls playing as well, says Jan. And also be honest, it's every Bulls player's dream to wear a Stormers jersey as well, says Rodney. Stormers showing you don't need a big wallet to win as well, says Jonathan. I'm actually a yes fan, but the Bull must win as well, says Dewan. I feel like I still messed up that pronunciation, of course. Social as well, says Edwin. I like your mustache, says Dewan. Thank you very much. I ended up, it was a subscriber goal that we did hit. So I said if we were able to hit 2,200 subscribers, I would end up getting the mustache. So that's exactly what I had. I used to have a little bit around there, but now it is pretty much just completely mustache. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to end up keeping it or whether I end up shaving it off for another subscriber goal, but I haven't decided quite yet. Jan says they don't eat from the floor yet. He knows who gives them a game. This is the biggest rivalry in South Africa as well, says Mark Quinn. And now it's going to be Dwayne Vermeulen driving forward, but he is tackled nicely by better Steph Toy. Still only 10 metres out now are the Bulls. And it's going to be Nokia once again driving forward. And at this stage, they are just looking for that gap that they need here. The defence of the Stormers has been strong so far, but the discipline has been their slight problem. At this stage, it's going to be Cornell Hendricks once again. He is looking like he is going to be scoring at some stage during this match. Now it is going to be in the hands of Krobela. Driving forward, but good tackle on him by Ruas, who was able to get out of that breakdown nicely. Dwayne Vermeulen dropping the head. But he is tackled by Kitsoff. Now it is going to be once again Mornay Stain goes back into the hands of Marco Janssen van Veeren, ripped away by Ethan Ruas. And now they have got the ball here, the Stormers. Only a few metres out from their line. Straight over the ball, though, was the Stormers player. And that was almost going to be the penalty. But instead now it's going to be charged down. It's going to be almost taken by Krobela. Now it's the number 9. Goes on the inside now and no one's going to stop him from there. And it's going to be the try to the Bulls. And that was an intense bit of play between those two sides. In the end, it was the charge down kick that did end up costing the Bulls there. Or sorry, costing the Stormers. And now it is going to be in the situation of the Bulls are going to be taking the lead for the first time in this match. Or are they? I just heard a double blow of the whistle. Perhaps they are going to be checking for something. Captain's referral is going to be the call. So I was going to update my scoreboard, but I might have to leave it the way that it is just for now to be able to check whether or not this one was a try. We have got in there hook tackle is high tackle as well. And we have also got there, I've always been a Bull supporter and will always be, says Colin. And also we have got, sounds like Peter Stift got Vermeulen's number. He has made him. Has made quite a few tackles on him so far throughout this match. That is for sure. And also, I subscribed. Hope you hit 1 million subs soon, says the one as well. I mean, I don't know about 1 million. First, I think we'll aim for, I think we were going to go for maybe around 5,000 by the end of the year, but we will have to wait and see. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We have been growing at a crazy rate lately. So if you do want to help us out, please do. Currently sitting at 5:43 a.m. here in New Zealand, but I wanted to do these live streams because I love having you guys here alongside me for these ones. And we have got win or lose. I support my Bulls team as well, says Colin. And also Moy Bule, says the one. I feel like you guys will just be able to have a laugh at how I pronounce some of these names. I feel like I'm a mile off in the chat, but yeah, I am. I will keep on trying. And if you guys have any advice for me in terms of pronunciations, do let me know. I am always open to being able to learn them. Nothing more than a penalty. Okay, Jaco Piper's got their hands up at this stage. Is it going to be a no try here? That is a big question. They are saying that Marvin Ori, was he the man who made the neck roll, or was it the man who made the neck roll on him? Who was the player we are looking for here? Dwayne Vermeulen once again getting a bit of ice by the looks of it. The arm at the back, and Dwayne Vermeulen looking pretty injured at the moment. Doesn't look good for his knee. And it looks like he is going to be coming off the field, which is not a good sign there for the Bulls. But 32 minutes into this match, that is the last thing they would have been wanting. They wouldn't want him going off the field, that is for sure. He's a very talented player, Dwayne Vermeulen. He did have a little bit of an injury last week. Ended up coming off the field a little bit earlier than he would have liked, but he is once again going to be making his way off the field. Big hit there. And it is going to be Van Staden who is going to be making his way back out there onto the field. You're doing great as well, says Mark Quinn. Thank you very much. I'm actually used to people saying my name wrong. If you want, you can call me Dan. Okay, so Dewan, I feel like maybe I was pronouncing that. Is it Devan, maybe? I know that sometimes W's and V's kind of get mixed up for us in terms of our pronunciations over here in New Zealand. I'm actually, so I could call you Dan if you do like, but they are shown here. Dwayne Vermeulen, he was tackled in the end by Peter Steftotoy, and it was actually that tackle that did cause the injury. So yeah, like someone mentioned earlier, Peter Steftotoy having the better of Dwayne Vermeulen there, and now he is going to be off the field for the rest of this match. At the moment, we are looking at the halfway line, and it is going to be in the hands of the Stormers, but that is a no try to the Bulls as well because of that neck roll. It is at the back with Bonambi now. Slowly driving forward here. And now it is going to be kicked high by Masimla. It is being chased by Edwin van der Merwe, taking it beautifully there. And now he's done the step as well. He has got a great step on him now. It's going to be in the hands of Pretorius. They have been able to stop him 5 meters short though. And the Stormers are on hot attack once again. It's going to be in the hands of Valimza. Fires it wide. Out into the hands of Speckman now, who is running across. He's trying to find his gap. Only 5 meters out here at the moment of the Stormers once again. And now they have got the advantage for the player, not rolling away. It's going to be quick hands now. Out the back line into the hands of the number 13. Fires it wide into the hands of Van der Merwe. He's one-on-one with Cornell Hendricks. He slips over. And it's going to be the try for the Stormers. And that is how you answer back to a try. Almost being scored at your end. You score one at the other. And Edwin van der Merwe was able to score that try for the Stormers, getting them the try just before the end of this first half. And now with this kick going over, I am going to assume the kick's going over, but we will have to wait and see. But at this stage, this would be the score, if I am not wrong. But that was a great run up the middle there for Pretorius, coming back from the bin, trying to have an impact. Then they did fire it wide for Limsa. Went wide out into the hands of Speckman, way out on the wing, cut inwards. Then he was able to set himself 5 meters out. Lovely wide ball out into the hands of, it was Rohan now, who then, I think it was, yes, it was, went into the hands of Edwin van der Merwe, and he was able to score the try. Very good news as well, says Edwin. And we have also got no defend Bulls as well, says Dan. And we have also got there, come on Stormers. Oh, yes, says Edwin, a very happy man indeed. You see, Stormers can dream to win the game because the Bulls playing on home ground, so we are the best. I always, a Bull supporter as well, says Jan Fenter. And we have also got Edwin as an upcoming talent, similar to Cheslin Colby. He is a very talented player from what I have seen in this Rainbow Cup competition, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do in the future. The pace of the man is very impressive, but the fact that he was able to take that ball in the air as well just shows that he has got a little bit of an all-round game, and that means that he is going to be a very dangerous player for them in the future. But at this stage, the Stormers have taken the lead now by a total of 10 points. Mate, you're still awake, legend, as well, says Honest Opinion. Yep, we are currently sitting at 5:50 a.m. here in New Zealand, but I didn't want to miss this game as well. So I decided that I would decide to stay up for this one. Now it's going to be Rohan now once again running forward, but he has been tackled just outside of the 22 of the Stormers, and by the looks of it, it is going to be Masimla who is going to be kicking this one high. And 20 has been told to stop chasing it now. It's going to be taken in the air. No, it's not. That was an awkward fall for one of the players, and now they are going to be going back, and it is going to be a knock-on, and it means that it is going to be the scrum feed of the Bulls. They need to be the next team to score here if they do want a chance of being able to get right back into this game. Time at the moment, says JP Dutoy. We are sitting at 36 minutes into this match, so we have still got an extra half at this stage left in this match, which is going to be very exciting. My voice keeps on trying to leave me. We've already done a few live streams today, and we have also got in there, Saraz has said, enjoying your commentary. Thank you very much, mate. Very much appreciated. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you are new, we have also got there, here we go, Stormers, here we go, as well from Mikael Van Veek, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, and McQuinn Yonka, I agree as well, says Ed Will, and come on Stormers from Johan. Now it is going to be the Bulls with ball in hand once again. If they can score before the end of this first half, they have got a decent chance. He passes the ball straight into Marvin Ori, and now they have got the advantage, now the Bulls. So once again, the Stormers, they need to make sure their discipline is going to be on point in the second half, or else they could end up leaking a few extra points. But now it is going to be in the hands of the number one once again. Stannekamp is driving forward, making a couple extra meters for his side. Like I mentioned, they need to score before the end of this first half here, the Bulls, if they do want a decent chance of being able to win this match. It is going to be in the hands now once again of the try scorer for them, the man who has scored the only try of this match for the Bulls. He was having that ball in hand, and it is the man known by Kutsia. His first game for the Bulls as well. Now it's going to be Mornay staying with a bit of a step, but he is tackled in the end by Pretorius. They have still got the penalty advantage, and they are going to be getting the penalty now for the Bulls and losing by 10 points at this stage in this match. I feel like they will be kicking for the corner once again. Hasn't quite been going their way yet, but they will be hoping that they can get it to go their way in this one as well. Why isn't South Africa teams in the Super 15 as well? Says Honest Opinion. I'm not really sure. I don't know why in the end. I don't know why it ended up. Or is that the Super 15 is in for the New Zealand and Australia competition? Or are we talking about the Pro 16 up in the Northern Hemisphere? Because I know travel restrictions, I think we're playing a factor in both of those matches. But the South African side is going to be in the Rugby Championship, which is a great sign because we are going to get to see the likes of the All Blacks versus the Springboks. I know that that's a match that everyone loves seeing. There's kind of that mutual respect because we both play a very physical game of rugby, and it is always enjoyable to watch. That is for sure. We have got Cruisy Boy in the chat as well, as he has said hello. I'm tired as well. Have you been up all this time, Cruisy Boy, or have you woken up very early? Because, at the moment in New Zealand, it is currently 6 a.m., so it is pretty early indeed. I like your New Zealanders talk as well with the accent, says Dan. Thank you very much. I feel like it's one of those ones that us and Australia, we kind of got that little bit of a unique one, almost a little bit of, I guess you could say, kind of the sound of English, but not quite, like as in like people from England and also kind of up that way. But there is a little bit of a unique sound to it, that is for sure. They're taking on the 3 points here as well. Mornay Stain has kicked this one, and he has actually missed this one. So that is not at all what they would have been wanting there. I feel like in that situation, they needed to go for the corner once again. But Valimza now has kicked that one downfield, and that is a great kick. And that is well and truly punishing the Bulls for their mistake there. All of a sudden, they did try and go for the 3 points. Mornay Stain missing that one. I woke up at 3 a.m. as well, says Cruisy Boy, so that is very early as well. Edwin has said, what is your name? My name is Hamish, which I feel like is, I don't know whether Hamish is a common South African name. I know that Scotland have quite a few Hamishes, the likes of Hamish Watson. Also, a few Australians with that name. But not too many South Africans I'm not sure of. And we have got their top class brother. I love the way Edwill is playing. Yeah, he's playing extremely well so far. And we have also got at this stage only 30 seconds left in this first half. Tell you what, match stats. The Stormers have made 136 tackles to the 18 of the Bulls. Yet the Stormers are leading this match by as many points as they are. So that is even more impressive from them. It's going to be Thumbwave running sideways, just trying to dodge all of the tackles. But he is dragged down by Peter Steph-Totoy in the end. They have still got this ball now. The Bulls one last chance to try and get more points on the ball before the end of the first half. And a try is exactly what they will be needing here. It is a good run once again from the man in the number 1 jersey, Stennekamp. And now it is 5 back. Goes to Mornay Stain, puts up the high kick, which is an interesting choice at this stage. Valimza trying to line it up, and he has taken it beautifully there. Damien Valimza. And now they will be looking to just put this ball into touch, I would think, for the Stormers here. And it is going to be out of the back, and it is going to be going into touch. So at halftime, the Stormers are leading this match by 10 points. And I don't know how many people saw that one coming. I know that a lot of people thought that the Bulls were going to be able to get a big win at home coming off the loss against the Lions. But now it is going to be an interesting second half. That is for sure. South Africa is the Storms' home, not only Cape Town as well, or says Elroy, and also good commentary. Thanks from Colin. And we have got in their Stormers come on, says Leon. Why are they not competing in the Super 15? Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like it's something to do with the time zones, maybe, if I'm not wrong. And we have got Stormers don't get tired as well, says Mark Queen. Hamish or Hamish or Hamish. It is the first one a little bit, although it is minus the I. It is like that. A little bit unique, I guess you could say, in terms of the name. But yeah, not too many South Africans that I know of do actually have the name Hamish. So a little bit unique in that regard. The home of rugby is Western Cape as well, says Elroy. And score guys come on before the end of the first half, says Leon. And hi from Daniel as well. Welcome back to the live stream, mate. Good to see you. And we have got Stormers in there from Kenneth. And we have got getting Spark Sport to just watch F1 as well, says Crazy Boy. And if you do enjoy cricket, that will be a very good location to watch some cricket as well, because they have got the test matches that are going on between the Black Caps and England at the moment, although I know there was rain delay in that match. So hopefully that one will be able to take place as well. Okay, you will see as well, says Jan Fenter, and also listening all the way from Kuwait, but enjoying online commentary more than Radio 2000. So thank you very much for tuning in, mate. And that's one thing, I feel like that's why I love doing these ones, because of the fact that if you listen to the radio, I guess you can't really message them. Whereas in here, we've got all these people, all of these fans of rugby who are all just talking about it, and it does make it that much more fun. You guys can have, I guess, just any chats about the game that you want to. And yeah, it is just awesome in that regard, and that's why I love doing these. We have also got there, I believe, Stormers Believe as well, says Kenneth. Looks like as well, says Colin. Looks like my Bulls team confidence took a knock as well, says Colin. And that's the thing. Having Dwayne Vermeulen off the field as well, that is something that they wouldn't have been planning for. But unfortunately, ankle injury, they did say, hey, man, go Bulls, go. As well, says Renew Plays. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. The nearest to your name is probably Hannes. Hopefully I'll pronounce that correctly in that regard. But yeah, I think other than New Zealand, Australia, and maybe Scotland, haven't really heard too many Hamishes. So I guess it is quite a unique one in that regard. Well, we are going to get to see a Hamish playing rugby in South Africa, and his name is Hamish Watson, the number 7 for the Scottish side in the Six Nations. Had a very good Six Nations, and now he is going to get a chance up against the Springboks as well. Very disappointed at the moment, says Colin. Although, to be fair, the Bulls, they're one of those sides that the last 20 minutes, they can dominate a game if they have to, and that might be the case in this one, but we will have to wait and see. At the moment, the Stormers, they showed a stat before, which was incredible. The Stormers had made 130 tackles to the 18 of the Bulls. So that's one of those things I saw earlier on about the fact that they don't get tired, but making 130 tackles surely does slow you down just a little bit. But we will have to wait and see how it is going to be going. Stephen Kitsoff, he will have to give a very good halftime talk to be able to say, right, boys, we need to stay in this match. We're 10 points ahead. If we can extend that, we have got a very good chance of winning this match. I will show the table once again for you guys as well. We will quickly go like that, and we will also go like this. So at the moment, this isn't the live table. This was before the match. So the Bulls were sitting in first place on 15. Stormers in second on 11, tied with the Sharks. But then points differential does put them a little bit further ahead. If they get the win here, they could be looking at almost overtaking the Bulls, depending on the points differential. Also, if they get that bonus point, I believe that would put them on 16 points, and that would bump them up ahead of the Bulls. So there is a lot of nerves that will be taking place for the Bulls at the moment in the second half. 10 points down, and they will have to make sure that they have a very good second half if they do want a chance of being able to win this match. And we have also got the Yako Piper must not finish us in the second half as well, says Kenneth. And also Hold Me Back as well, says Cricket Boy, no worries. And we have also got a song we listened to at halftime on our old Stadium Newlands was from Bob Marley. Don't worry about a thing because everything's going to be all right as well. I know that song, and that is quite a good song, and I feel like that would be a fun one to play in a stadium. And that's the other thing. Yeah, it's one of those ones, unfortunately, we're in that situation of they have announced that the British and Irish Lions tour, they aren't actually going to be having too many games with crowds, if any games with crowds, which is a bit of a shame because of the fact, like, that's one of those ones that the crowd kind of make, it's just one of those ones. The British and Irish Lions tour, the thing that makes it so great is the touring fans going to a country and well and truly getting behind their side. We're not going to have that in this one, unfortunately, but we are going to get to still see some very good rugby. What do you think about the upcoming British and Irish Lions tour? How will the box be tested? It's going to be an interesting one. My first reaction earlier on when they announced the sides and everything like that a couple months ago, I thought, right, Springboks, they haven't been able to play too much rugby other than against themselves, so they might be at that disadvantage. Six Nations was going well for a lot of the British and Irish Lions players, but watching this Rainbow Cup South Africa, seeing how well those South African internationals are playing overseas just makes me even more fired up for this one. And I feel like the Springboks, with that physicality that they possess, it is what won them the World Cup. It is what has made them one of the best teams in the world in the past, and also still ranked number 1 in the world today. I feel like that is what's going to be able to help them possibly get a win in that competition, or in that tour, I should say. But it is just whether or not they will be able to get to and get that series win. We have also got Elroy Azstead do it, the best reader of rugby ever as well. That is Steffi D, I believe. If I'm not wrong, Stormers can do better with more ball as well, says Leon. Yeah, that's the thing. Making 180 tackles, 143 they've made so far, and 20 tackles made by the Bulls. If they can get that ball in hand and hang on to it, they will be able to possibly get themselves a little bit more of a chance, because at the moment, possession 22% for the Stormers. and somehow they are winning by 10 points. That is an incredible performance. You got to say, Hamish is cool. Guess I'm back. Guess who it is? Is it Dan, or am I wrong in that regard? Hopefully I do get it right, although I might be slightly wrong in that regard. Do let me know. We have also got there as well. I think we don't know, or I think that we don't play with the Aussies and Kiwis. It's the time zone and coronavirus as well, says Dan. Oh, that is Dan. So it's not actually Dan, if I'm not wrong, unless he is on two accounts at the same time. We'll have to wait and see. But in that regard, yeah, I think it is just the fact that travel restrictions do make it very tough to be able to get those games going, and time zones. I mean, there aren't too many Kiwis who are sitting up at 6 a.m. watching these South African games, other than myself, I don't think. But I do love doing it. It's Cruisy Boy as well, said Cruisy Boy. Wait, surely you are on a second account, Cruisy Boy, though. Yes, you must be, or else your name earlier on, I think, would have changed as well, would it? But thank you very much for that compliment. Do appreciate it. How big will 100th game between Springboks and All Blacks be? Says Fiona. Huge. Like, I feel like that's going to be an awesome matchup, even just the first time we get to see it. Like, we're going to get to see even the likes of the Pumas versus the Springboks. These are matches we haven't seen in a very long time, and it will be awesome to be able to get to see them again. A whole rugby championship, Springboks versus South Africa. You got, oh, that's not the thing. Springboks versus the Wallabies is what I was trying to say. You got also Springboks are taking on Georgia, I believe, which will be an interesting contest. But I am hoping to do every single live stream in terms of every match that we are going to have for the British and Irish Lions tour. Also, some of the Curry Cup has just recently been announced. It's going to be starting in a couple of weeks. So that one, it will be. The sleep schedule will get punished a little bit, but as long as you guys are still turning up for these live streams, I will be sure to keep on doing them. So if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hugely appreciate it. And I just love all of you guys being here in the chat as well. We have also got the Pied Piper must blow the game fairly as well, says Leon. And also, you know what, Stormers can have Springboks, but the Bulls are the best as well, says Jan Fenter. And we have also got in their second account as well. And I feel Hamish is cool, so I do appreciate that a lot. Change back to the main, be back. Okay, no worries, mate. And we have got New Zealand should have won the World Cup. We were Dan. But that's the thing, South Africa, they took their chances. You know, they chose the right game to well and truly play the match of the tournament for themselves. They actually, like against England, I feel like at that situation, it's always that thing, how the team that beat the, the team who beat your team, the likes of England beat the All Blacks. So I feel like everyone from New Zealand was going for South Africa, which I feel like should have been the case anyway, because South Africa and New Zealand, like I mentioned a little bit earlier on, we kind of got that mutual respect between the two countries, how we just love playing against each other in rugby. We know that it's like an awesome occasion when it does happen. And, it's going to be happening very soon as well. So that is very exciting stuff. And we have got great stuff. Hamish, just awesome listening as well, says Saraz. So thank you very much, mate. It is hugely appreciated. And at this stage, like I mentioned, 130-something tackles made by the Stormers in this first half to the 20 of the Bulls. Is fatigue going to play a factor in the second half? That's a huge question. And we are going to be only a couple minutes away from finding out. The Stormers at the moment with a 10-point lead. The try for them scored very early on in the match for Damian Willemse. Then the next try was scored by the Bulls, and that was a try of Marcel Kutze, who was scoring on his debut, I believe it is, for the Bulls. And then you've also got the last try of the match that has been scored in the first half was the try for the man in the number 14 jersey, and that is the name, 11 jersey, and that was Edwell van der Merwe as well. And I feel like other than that, who is the name that I can't really say? Because anytime there is a player whose name I can't really pronounce, they end up having a very good game. So I think it is going to be the number 3, Johan Netling Fouché. I feel like he is going to have a little bit of a decent second half while he is out there. But of course he will be in the situation of he will be running out of time a little bit because of the fact that we are running low on time in the second half. Only 40 minutes, and then they will be making on Loftus as well, says Edwin, for where the game is being played. And that is something I can't pronounce the second half of the Loftus. I can't even remember. It's a Versfeld. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. I feel like I'm a mile off though. But it is something along those lines of where it's being played. When you plays, it said, as a South African, I don't mind losing to the All Blacks because they are so damn good. Losing to Australia is another story. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those ones that not too many people enjoy losing to Australia, and it's fair to say I know a lot of Kiwis feel the same way about it, but at this stage it is still half-time, and we are just about to get underway for the second half. We are only sitting maybe about 30 seconds away. So I will quickly change my scoreboard once again so that we have got it saying that it is back into the action, which we are about to be very soon. At this stage, they are just doing a couple interviews. And yeah, I am excited to see how this one will be going. I'm very excited for the second half. I feel like every game that I've watched of the Rainbow Cup has been pretty close, other than maybe the one game between the Bulls and the Sharks. Can the Bulls run away with that one like they did in the game against the Sharks in this match? We'll have to wait and see. Like Japan lost against us in the semis, and then they were just on England's side, but New Zealand and South Africa does have a lot of respect for each other, yeah. And that's why I love like that kind of, it's a rivalry, but it's not a rivalry. You know, like at the end of the day, when we're on the field, like they play with that physicality and pure power between both sides. But then off the field, it's almost like we're best mates and we just had a run around with our friends playing a bit of rugby. That's why I enjoy it so much. And that's why the match that is going to be happening in a couple months' time, the Springboks versus the All Blacks, it's going to be a couple hours south from where I live. And I am going to be doing my live stream from my house. I don't think I'll be going to the game, but it should be a very good one. That's going to be kicked off now by Mornay Stain. And he has kicked that one high into the sky, taken nicely by Ori there inside of his half, or inside of its 22, I should say. And now it is going to be, and it's interesting, Herschel Youngkeys got taken off the field very early in this match. And I thought that maybe it was something to do with the fact that they had a couple yellow cards, but he hasn't returned. So it is just still going to be Masimla, who is going to be the man who is still out there. That one has been kicked high by David Creel, who is going to be taken beautifully there by Swill. Little kick in behind now, trying to find a bit of space, but has found the hands of Mornay Stain, and he has kicked that one hard downfield. Going to be taken nicely by Willemse just outside of his 22. And he is looking, he decides that he doesn't want to kick that one in the end. Decides to have a run instead, trying to make a few extra meters for the Stormers. The Stormers, they will be looking for the bonus point, but that's not what they wanted. Marvin Ori ended up dropping that ball there, unfortunately for him. And now they are going to be 40 meters out now, and the Bulls are on attack. And they need to make sure they score the first try. That one has been ripped away there by Ifan Ruas. So it is now going to be the scrum feed for the Stormers. They have got the bigger 4-pack with the extra about 20 kgs. And this one is halftime that long, says Glanville. It seems to be very long for some of these games. I'm not sure why as well. I feel like some of them seem to only be a few minutes, but then others seem to be closer. Like we were probably looking about maybe 10 or 15 minutes there. But yeah, now we are right back into the action. I feel like my words are starting to not come out right, unfortunately, purely because of the fact that it's currently 6:07 a.m. here in New Zealand. Haven't slept yet. Going to be going to sleep after this live stream, and then I am going to be waking up for 3 more live streams in a row tomorrow. We are going to have the 2 Super Rugby Trans-Tasman matches, and then also the Rainbow Cup South Africa game, which is going to be between the Sharks and the Lions. It's going to be the Auckland, the Kiwi South Africa game, as well, says Dan. I know that there is one happening in Dunedin, and also I think there is one happening at Eden Park as well. That one has gone out the side of the scrum there for that ball. So now it is going to be a scrum reset between these two sides. Power coming back on 20. I'll be able to watch the last 25 as well, says Jonathan. So that is awesome that your power is coming back. What was it that made the power go out, by the way? Was it just a general power cut, or was it was it some sort of other situation? Do let me know. And Aussies aren't too much respect for the Kiwis as well. That's how they lose their games as well, says Elroy. And also if Stormers score early, then it's going to be hard for the Bulls to come back. Go Sharks as well, says Renew Play. So he'll be hoping that they can get that win over the Lions tomorrow. They are still showing that tackling stat. 144 tackles made by the Stormers here compared to the only 24 of the Bulls. And when you look at numbers, it's a huge one as well. Where are you from? Says Jan Fenta. I am from, I guess the easiest way of describing it would be South Canterbury in New Zealand. So pretty much I'm halfway in between. If you guys know the Highlanders and the Crusaders teams in Super Rugby, I am kind of based halfway in between those two. So I am, I guess also, if you know Christchurch and Dunedin, I'm a couple hours south of Christchurch is where I live. But luckily for me, I'm pretty impartial when it comes to the Super Rugby New Zealand sides, which makes these games a lot more fun to watch as well. And we have got load shedding as well, says Renew Plays. And also we have got in there Go Bulls. You can do it from Annie Peterson. And also load shedding, the South Africa government doesn't know how to run a country, says Jonathan. And the Bulls and the Stormers playing as well, says Jan Fenta. This one is going to be fed into the scrum by Ivan Van Seal. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Off the back now. It is very nicely done. Cornell Hendricks now goes on the outside. Kicked in behind now. And it is going to be taken nicely by Valimza, who has kicked that ball under a lot of pressure. He has managed to keep it in, though. And now it is going to be in the hands of Mornay Stain, firing it across field into the hands of the number 20, which is Van Staden, of course, coming on the field for the injury of Damian Valimza. Good tackle there on the number 9 by, in the end, Peter Steftotoy. Now it is going to be Stain, goes back once again, quick hands into the hands of David Creel, but he is tackled by the number 21, Masimla. And at this stage, they are 40 metres out from the line. Here are the Bulls, and they are going to be continuing to drive. If they can score the next try in this match, they will be in a very good position, that is for sure. And they are still driving forward. Now it is going to be fired away into the hands of Mornay Smith, tackled low by the man in the number 3 jersey for the, I think it was actually number 13. It might have been Ruhan Nell there, making that tackle. And now it is the number 3, the man whose name I couldn't say in the first half. Now it's Mornay Stain into the hands of Van Staden once again. Driving forward, kicks off, almost able to seal that one in the breakdown, but not quite able to. And the Bulls at the moment, they've had about 10 phases back-to-back. The Stormers once again making many more tackles. They'll be up to 150 now. And we are only up to 45 minutes into this match. Mornay Stain kicking that one as high as he can, making it awkward. Taken beautifully, though, by the number 10. And now Tumboy with a great low tackle on him. Straight over the ball, but not able to get it with the Bulls. And now the Stormers have got this ball just outside of their own 22. Kits off now, getting one of his first carries of this match as well. And now they are going to be rolling this one backwards nicely for Masimla. He will be kicking this one himself. And it has gone high. Looks like Tumboy lining it up. Decides to try and contest. I feel like that wasn't the right opportunity there. Should have been Stravino Jacobs' ball since he was coming forward. But instead, Tumboy running backwards. Ended up getting in an awkward position, and it led to the knock-on against the Bulls. And we have also got in the chat as well, my best friend moved to a place north or west from Auckland as well, says Dan. So do let me know, does he enjoy it there? Because I know New Zealand at the moment, we're in winter, but you guys in South Africa are in winter as well, if I'm not wrong. So it's been pretty chilly here over the last few nights, or the last couple months as well, I guess you could say. But currently sitting at 6:12 a.m. here in New Zealand. So it is starting to get a little bit chilly, but sun will be coming up soon. So I guess that's one bonus of watching a game so late. We get to see the sun come up. Let's go, boys. Just need a bit of consistency in the second half as well, says Marquin. And also, come on, the Bulls from Jan. And also, go Bulls. I think that is from Annie Peterson. But now it is going to be the scrum feed of the Stormers here. Once again, it is Godlin Masimla. They are showing kicks from hand. It is 5 at the moment. He came on the field early for Herschel Yankees. Not sure what's going on there because of the fact that he did end up on no Stormers, says Jan Venda as well. Stormers, the Bulls, grass, says Kenneth. I think that was something to do with a lot of grass in the face or something earlier on, I think was the translation, but I feel like I've got that wrong. So do let me know what it was that it meant. And now it has been fed in now by the Stormers. They're trying to push hard, trying to get the advantage. And now they have been told to use it. It is going to be in the hands of the number 10 now. Goes back to Damian Valimza with the little pass. Quick hands now, and it's going to be out into the hands of Speckman. Little kick in behind. He is taken down. And now it is going to be a good chase there. Oh, Cornell Hendricks yanked backwards there by Damian Valimza. And now they are going to be going back now to where that one was kicked. And he is saying that he was taken down there. Are they going to be doing a captain's challenge? No, they have decided against it in the end. And now it is going to be either the 22 dropout or going back to where that kick was taken, and they would have the scrum. We have got, what do you talk about? Combo is going to win the game for us as well, says Elroy. And also, it's so cold. I have like 16 T-shirts on as well, says Dan. Yeah, it hasn't been that warm here in New Zealand. Luckily, I'm in the same room as the Fire. Marvin Ori, not quite able to hang on to that one. Goes off the chest there in the end, and now it's going to be in the hands of Van Staden. Trying to drive forward once again, 40 metres out from their own line at the moment are the Bulls, and they need to be the next team to score it. It's plain and simple at this stage, but whether or not they can break through is the big question at this stage. A lot of tackles. It's going to be kicked out on the full by Mornay Stain, and that is not what they were wanting in that situation, that is for sure. We have also got there cool equals 2 or 8, says Dan as well. Drink something, commentator lol, says Leon. I think it is just purely because of the fact that we've done so many live streams back to back. I will have a drink straight after this live stream though. And hopefully my voice will be back before the end of, or before the next match. It is going to be now Trevor Nakane, I believe, is going to be coming on the field. Well done, Stormers. Show the Bulls as well, says Doreen. Come on, says Jan Fenton. Also, we have got in the chat, someone is tough. as well. And also, well done, Stormers, show them. So, and also we have got well done, Stormers, show them from Kenneth. And also WTF, who is this trying to do commentary as well, says Mornay D. Yeah, unfortunately, because of the fact that I'm not able to show any match footage, I end up just trying to tell you guys exactly what is going on during these matches. And that one has gone to the front there. Now it is going to be an answer. Peter Stiftatoy, the ball has come free and taken there by Van der Merwe. Only 35 out now from the Bulls line. And at this stage, they just want some possession here. Currently only having 20% of this one. And it's going to be a penalty to the Bulls. And it's not going to be any more for the Stormers until they get this ball back. It's got Maxi in the chat. As said, you're prolific, bro. Thank you very much, mate. It is currently sitting at 6:15 a.m. here in New Zealand, but I am still up for this match. And yeah, after this one, we will be going to sleep and then waking up for the next match that is going to be between the Hurricanes. No, sorry, it is going to be the Highlanders and the Waratahs. And that's going to be an exciting one as well. So I'm going to end up with a random sleep schedule for the next couple of days. Won't be back. It hasn't broken yet, mate. As well, says Morno D. For the voice, I won't be back. Yeah, hopefully it does last throughout all the live streams we got tomorrow as well, including the Sharks versus Lions game. So it is going to be an interesting contest there as well. There's no maybe. It's a Stormers thing as well, says Mark Quinn. Come on, Blue Bulls, says Christopher. And also come on, Bulls from Colin, and go Bulls from it is Jan Fenter. So we've got a lot of Bull supporters in the chat at the moment, and it's going to be in the hands of Krobela now. And they are driving forward here for the Bulls. Only 15 metres out from the line now. Ifarua's trying to get over the ball, and it's been dropped there by the Bulls, and now it is going to be the scrum feed for the Stormers. And that is what the Stormers, they just need some position. Like I mentioned, they've made over 150 tackles so far in this match. Go Stormers, go, says Doreen, and also go Bulls from Albury. And we have got Izyako punishing Stormers again, says Kenneth. There have been quite a few penalties throughout this match, that is for sure. Currently, only the 2 yellow cards early on for Willemse and also Pretorius at this stage. Now the Bulls, every time they look like they've got a great opportunity, they have been dropping that ball, but now it's going to be Maharba coming on the field. That was a lot of tongue roll for that one, that is for sure. But it is going to be Fushak coming off the field there. So it is going to be Nakane taking on Maharba, and that's going to be a very exciting contest. I like Bulls unless they play the Sharks as well, says Vutsako, and also South African love rugby like the Kiwi, says Maxi. They do indeed. And I have to say, they have helped me a lot in the chat overall with my pronunciations of some of these names, because some of them are tough for a Kiwi accent, but we have been getting through them nicely. And at this moment, 48 minutes into this match, I feel like this one is a long way from over. As a Shark supporter, all I want is for the Stormers to lose, as well, says Renew Plays. And of course, if they lose, then it would be the situation of maybe the Sharks getting a little bit closer to being able to make it to that final, where they will be taken on at this stage. Benetton, that is a great push from the Bulls, but the Stormers have been able to get that ball out, and now it is going to be in the hands of the number 10, which in this one is Tim Swell. Has kicked a high, taken by Tumbay there. Sells a bit of a dummy, and now he is stepping around Tumbay, but not quite able to find the offload. Now he does. Now it is going to be fired wide into the hands of Cornell Hendricks. Stravino Jacobs. The ball has come free once again. The handling error, though, from the Bulls has been sneaking him, but there was a late shot on the number 9, and it was by the number 6 in this one, Marcel Kotze. Willie Engelbrecht there for the late tackle. So now the Bulls have got another opportunity of kicking for the corner. We have got Let's Go Stormers from TTV, eat them up in the scrum Malhaba as well. And I wish the South Africans could be next to New Zealand, or New Zealand close to South Africa, says Dan. Yeah, that would be great if we were on the same time zones, so that we can have the games on at like kind of decent hours. Because I know this one was a 7 p.m. kickoff for you guys in South Africa, whereas it was a 5 a.m. kickoff here in New Zealand. That is for sure. We have got come on Bulls from Annie, and also Lowell, who's the guy peeping behind your shoulder as well. That is Kieran. He is a giant inflatable All Black, and he has become the mascot of the channel over the last few weeks. It does look a bit funny with him right there, doesn't it? But he is smiling away. We haven't actually worked out which player he looks the most like. We have seen Kieran Reid because he's got a number 8 on his back, but someone also said that if he didn't have the number 8, maybe Sean Fitzpatrick could be a decent name. Tell you what, that's a drive and a half, and he's going to go all the way, and it's going to be the try to the Bulls now. And I believe it was Krobela who was able to get over the line there. Was it? I'm looking for the name. I believe it was. No, maybe not. Who was it? It was Johan Krobela, and he was able to score that try, and now the Bulls are right back in this match now. And now they are going to be only possibly, if this kick goes over, they will only be 3 points behind. That 3 points earlier on that Mornay Stain miss could be a little bit costly, but this was a rolling maul and a half there from the Stormers, just driving forward, making their way all the way to the line. And they were able to score the try. Come on, boys, says Annie Peterson as well. Cool, go Stormers, says Saraz. And also we have got when other South African teams playing with the Europe teams. I believe there is only one game that is happening, and that's going to be the winner of the South African Rainbow Cup taking on the winner of the Northern Hemisphere Rainbow Cup. So at this stage, it's looking like it's going to be the likes of the Bulls versus Benetton could be the matchup that we get to see. And then after that, I think it is going to be a next year competition that we do get to see the Pro 16 taking place. Come on, Stormers, keep ball possession, boys. Greetings from Cape Town, mate, as well from Hugo. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we have also got in the chat, Bulls must score a try very early in the second half, and that is exactly what they have done as well. And we have got, come on, boys, yes, boys, as well. Beautiful, no man, as well, says Edwin. Nice Bulls, my word, all the way from NZ, mate. Try to the Bulls. Game might not be that entertaining, but your commentary, mate, as well, says Mornay D. Thank you very much, mate. Although I do love watching these South African games because of the fact that they have that physicality and fast-paced run of rugby that we know from the Southern Hemisphere. And it just makes me even more hyped up for the British and Irish Lions tour and also for the Rugby Championship when it does take place. That one is taken very nicely there by Willems on the halfway line, straight over the ball, though, for the Bulls, though. And he has been able to rip that one away, but it's gone straight back into the hands of Edward van der Merwe for the Stormers. And they are hoping that they can get just that little bit more possession because at the moment they have been starved of it throughout this match. Great run from Stephen Kitsoff there, making a couple extra meters, but he is tackled by Van Staden. And that one has been kicked high from Simla, who is lining it up. It is going to bounce in the middle. It's almost become AFL, the way that they are both jumping up, trying to get that one, and it has been claimed by the Stormers now. Now it's going to be fireback Mornay Stain goes into the hands of the number 13, which in this one is Marco Janssen van Veren. Taken nicely over his head was Tim Swell, and he is going to be kicking this one downfield. Wasn't sure whether or not he was inside or outside of the 22. So kicks it down the middle of the field. Mornay Stain now going for the kicking game. That one has gone extremely high. Who wants it? It has been taken beautifully. That was the number 5 who was able to line it up there, which in this one was Nokia. And now they have got the ball once again here. The Stormers on the 22 the Bulls have got the ball on the 22 of the Stormers. Now it's going to be fireback Van Staden. Now going into the hands of Stain. Good run there from Heinrich Lowe. Now it is going to be fired out the back. It's gone to the number 4 now. Little offload out the back. Kribbler with a little bit of a forward pass, I think, in the hands of Tumbwe. But they are going to continue going. It wasn't out either. Tumbwe's still driving for the line, only a couple meters short now. And now they are going into the short side. It's going to be going into the hands of Nakane now. He's close to the line, but still just a couple meters short. It's going to be fired back, and it's going to be Kribbler. He's thrown the ball at the line, and he hasn't been able to put it down. Unfortunately, that was a blown opportunity there for the Bulls. Close, but no cigar for them there. They are going to be checking to see if there was a knock on. They are going to have a quick check, though, as well. We have also got in there, come on, boys, we're giving them a hard time in the ball ring as well. Says Kenneth, go Bulls, go. Let's go Bulls. From Christopher, also great friends, is on now. Says Mark Quinn, would love to watch this highlights as well. And I believe they are uploaded on the Pro 14 YouTube channel about maybe half an hour after this match as well. Please don't hurt ourselves. I support all South African teams. We're waiting for the Lions as well, says Elroy. And that's the thing. They've already lost the likes of Dwayne Vermeulen. Unfortunately, I think it was not free, but he still had a little bit of a finger on that ball. So they may have to wait and see, but I think it is a knock on. Yes, it is. So now it is going to be a 5-meter scrum. No goal line dropout because of the rules of the Rainbow Cup as well. And please, we have got in there who is on top of the log in Super Rugby, Kiwi, and Aussie Rugby. I can actually tell you what, I have got the table from earlier on when I did my last live stream. This was before the match between the Blues and it was the Blues versus the Reds, and the Blues were able to get that win, so they are actually in first on 19. But other than that, everyone else is the way that it is. I will quickly remove this as well so you can see the two sides at the bottom. At this stage, New Zealand, the top 5, and then it is Australia, the bottom 5. But at this stage, it's going to be a very close finish with only one round left. But a couple of these sides, such as the Hurricanes, the Highlanders, and the Chiefs, still have a game this round. So they will be wanting to make the most of it. That is for sure. But now it is going to be David Creel. And I will put that back up for you guys in this match as well. We will get rid of that one. There we go. And now we are back underway in this match. Now it is going to be in the hands now. Short ball from this try scorer, Kutsia. He will be hoping to get himself another here because it could be the difference between a win and a loss. Sorry, no, win and a Ross. It was Ross, but now it is going to be Once again, going into the hands of Kutsa. How many carries has he had throughout this match? It is a huge amount, that is for sure. Rushing up defense there from the man in the number 13 jersey. And this one is Ruhan now. It has gone to ground now. Now it's going to be a little offload. No, it's not. It wasn't quite able to find it there for Versfeld. And now it is going to be a little bit of an awkward one. Tackled by their number 20 there from the Stormers. And the Bulls have still got this ball about 35 out from the Stormers line. A little bit of a Sullivan dummy tackled by Peter Steftoy, but now it is going to be a good run. They've got the advantage as well now, the Bulls. Now it is going to be fire back. Mornay staying with the wide ball into the hands of Stravino Jacobs, who is gunning on the inside. Little offload. No, it did go forward. And now they're going back for another penalty. Right. What do they do here? Do they take the 2 points? Or sorry, the 3 points? Or do they kick for the corner and try and take the lead? What would you guys do in this situation? It is a huge moment in this game. I feel like they take the 3 points here. But Mornay Staney did miss the last kick. So what will he be thinking at this moment? Come on, Bulls. From Jan Finte as well. Come on, boys. As well from Annie. And well, I'm impressed you say a lot of South African names right as well, says Dan. And I think that is well and truly down to you guys in the chat. Like, you guys have helped me a lot with these pronunciations. And it is hugely appreciated, because the fact that if I had done it the way that I thought I would have done it at the start without learning a few of the pronunciations, I feel like it would have been 80 minutes of pure comedy for you guys listening to the pronunciations. Like, even just looking through the name, like, if you say them the way that a Kiwi would say them, they're a mile off. Like, you got to get that South African kind of pronunciation side of it right as well. Go to the post as well. See, Christopher, they have actually kicked for the corner here. We are currently sitting 56 minutes into this match as well, Art. So we have still got another 24 to go, but Krobler now, he will be hoping to be able to score a second try of this match. And the last rolling ball went extremely well for them, and it looks like this one may be no difference. It has been claimed now by Krobler, and they are going to be driving forward, the Bulls. It is wheeling round a little bit, and they are still going here. The Bulls are going to be dangerous. It's gone to ground, and it's going to be a penalty advantage now. It's close to a penalty try, is it? It's going to be a try, and it is going to be the try for the Bulls once again. I believe it is the man once again, Krobler. He scored a second try of this match, and now they are going to be in the lead in this match. Now the Bulls, I mentioned that they have got that ability to come back, and that is exactly what they are trying to do. And not only that, they have now taken the lead in this match. We have got Stormers. Here we go. Stormers. Here we go. From Kenneth. Go Stormers as well from Quinton. And we have got Come on Blue Bulls from Christopher. Go for the punts as well, says Jan. And go Stormers, says David. And we have also got in there, you are doing good, says David Russell. Thank you very much, mate. Maybe go for touch. They did indeed. Spickman is only borrowed to the Stormers, Dan, as well, says Edwin. And we have got Yako is killing us, says Kenneth. And go Bulls go, says Jan Finter. And also Mark Quinn has said check Jill squad. I'm not too sure what that one would be, but also my Bull from the one. I feel like, yeah, some of my pronunciations are probably a mile off, so I do apologize in that regard. But at this stage, one thing is for sure, and that is that the Bulls are in the lead for this match. They only need, I believe it's one more try, and that will give them the bonus point at this stage. Or is it actually, maybe in the Rainbow Cup it is, you've got to be 3 tries ahead. Mornay Stain kicks that one. Has gone over as well. Great kick from him. So now the score is going to be 21 to the Bulls and 17 to the Stormers. Yay, Blue Bulls as well, says Christopher. Always the pattern, says Kenneth. Under pressure, we good, says Elroy as well. And we are the best, says Jan Fenter. And Aubrey is going for the Bulls as well. But if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well. We are currently sitting at 6:30 a.m. here in New Zealand. But I wanted to do this live stream. I wanted you guys to be here with me for these live streams of the Rainbow Cup. And it is a lot of fun. And we are going to be doing a lot more in the future as well. So if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But Mornay Stain now is kicking this one downfield. How soon do they start going for the territory game here, the Bulls? Now it is going to be in the hands of Swell, who goes on the outside now for Spickman. He's got plenty of pace, and Spickman gone on the outside inside ball, and it's going to be the try to the Stormers, and they have fired back straight away, and it's going to be Tim Swell who was able to score it. I'm going to have to update my scoreboard because I only just updated it before, and the Stormers now straight away have taken this lead back, and what a try it was for them, that is for sure. I'm going to say that they are getting a conversion, but we will have to wait and see. But at this stage, what a try. Mornay Stain kicked the ball away. Maybe not the best kick in the end because of that. It meant that they did have this counter-attack. Straight from there, it went into the hands of Spickman. What pace that man has. Offload on the inside. And then from there, it was try time for the Stormers. We have also got you doing a good brother in rugby as well, Zeskinov. And I do thank you very much as well. And we have got Yippee. We need possession, Stormers, says Leon. And Dan has said, Yeah, surprise that is for sure. And we have also got there, yes, from Edwin, who is a Stormers supporter, true and true. And that is exactly what the Stormers would have been wanting. And now they are back in the lead. I didn't expect that to be that quick for the next one. You can commentate, always love you, as well, says David Russell. Thank you very much, mate. And that's one thing I feel like that's why I love doing these live streams as well, is because of the fact you get that interaction side that you don't really get through watching the game on TV or listening to it on the radio. That one hasn't gone over. So I'm going to have to change my scoreboard. So now it is only going to be a 1-point game between these two sides, 22 to the Stormers and 21 to the Bulls. But yeah, you don't really get that interaction side, which is why I love doing these ones, because I can chat with you guys all about the game and also, yeah, just keep you guys informed of what is happening at the same time. We have also got there, here we go, Stormers, here we go. Says Kenneth, Piper will always blow against us, says Mark Quinn at Stormers. Just a little more possession, yes, as well, says Leon, yeah. At this stage, they have had hardly any in this match. They've had to make around 180 tackles, I believe, so far in this match as well, which is a huge number. And we have also got McQueen, as said, Cuckman as well. And I told you, says Elroy as well. And that one has gone high. David Creel taking it beautifully there. And Edward van der Merwe going down underneath him now. It is going to be 40 metres out, and the Bulls are going to be on attack once again. It is going to be Van Starren, who is trying to drive forward. My tongue loves to do a little tongue roll every once in a while. Now it's going to be Mornay Stain kicking the ball away once again. Risky business, because the fact the last time he kicked it away did lead to the try for the Stormers, but that one has been cleared there. It's a great kick as well from Swell. And now they are going to be 40 metres out, and it's going to be a penalty though. And I believe that is going to be to the Bulls for offside. Yes, it is. It's going to be, oh no, it's a little bit earlier on, and it is Edward van der Merwe who did end up taking out the player in the air. I was wondering, and a bad word, mate, for us South Africans as well, says the one, I assume that, oh sorry, is that the one, the KAK word perhaps? And yes, we are stuck with no electricity out here in Jimenez. So thanks, mate. Your commentary is much appreciated as well, says Hugo. So there are quite a few power outages in South Africa at the moment. Has there been something along the lines of maybe a bit of a storm, or is it just the case of the power being out? Do let me know. Show them, Stormers as well, says Kenneth. And come on, boys, you can do it from Annie. And we have also got there always for the Bulls, says Kenneth. And now they are going for that rolling maul once again, the Bulls. And if they can score again here, could almost be the game over for the Stormers. But we will have to wait and see. They've got the advantage once again here, the Bulls. And they are looking for another opportunity. Could be a yellow card very soon. It's going to be Cornell Hendricks. The lands a David Creel. What a low tackle that was from Speckman there. Now it is going to be fired back to Stain. He has found himself a little bit of a gap. Shunting off Bonambi. And now it is going to be in the hands of the number 9 once again. Fires it back into the hands of Cornell Hendricks. Goes on the outside there. They've got men on the outside. He goes himself there to number 6. Offloads, and David Creel has scored the try, or has he? I think they might be checking this. No, they're not. It is going to be the try. And now all of a sudden the Bulls have taken the lead back. Why are these Rainbow Cup South Africa games so close? Every time we've watched one, just seems to be going back and forth. But they are having a captain's challenge, I believe, if I'm not wrong. So I won't actually update the scoreboard just yet. I'll tell you what, I will just for now, but it might get taken away. But at this stage, if this one stands, it will be the score of 26 to the Bulls and 22 to the Stormers. They are just checking for a full pass here. Go Bulls, says the Gamer Buddies as well. And we have also got, this is bad, or that is bad, says Jan. And how much time left, says Adrian. At the moment, we are sitting at 63 minutes. So 17 left. Start time, same time. Or same time, Hamish as well, says Marquin. And also the power shuts down because the people are stupid as well, says Dewan. So I haven't actually, so they are checking to see whether or not Cornell Hendricks, that's Ford, I believe. So that's going to be a no try, if I'm not wrong. Or maybe they're checking this next one because they are saying maybe. No, I believe it is going to be a full pass. Ford out of the hands, no try. And it means now that it is going to be the scrum. So that is a no try there. And this is now going to be continuing with the 1 point advantage for the Stormers. But they had the penalty advantage, so now they have got another opportunity. And that rolling maul has been looking phenomenal for the Bulls in the second half. So they will be hoping to get that one right there as well. Yes, Bulls, says the Gamer Buddies. And also we have got Come On Stormers from James McMahon. Yeah, unfortunately for Cornell Hendricks, just travelling a little bit forward out of the hands there. And Bulls is on the field as well. And if Bulls finally waking up, says Renew Plays. I'm so impressed the Lions won the Bulls as well, says Dan. Yeah, that was a very entertaining matchup. And it is going to be Mornay Stain now kicking for the corner. That's interesting The Bulls have decided rather than taking 3 points to get the lead, they want that 7 because of the fact that if they end up with another penalty advantage, someone is going to the bin for the Stormers, and that will open up the opportunity for that bonus point that they will be after. But now it is going to be Krobbler once again with this line-out throw. They have got a man on the bench, but they haven't decided to go to him yet. It is going to be Skulk Erasmus, who would be the replacement. But at this stage, Krobbler has been able to pick up 1 try so far, almost picked up a second. And they have gone to the front there. And it has been claimed by Stephen Kitsoff, though, for the Stormers. And they have been able to steal that one. Will they regret not going for the 3 points here in this match, the Bulls? Depending on how this one will be ending. But we've still got another 16 minutes left of this one. So we've still got plenty of time. That one has gone into touch. And it means now it is going to be the line-out throw for the Bulls just a little bit further out. They went to the front and Stephen Kitsoff got just enough of a hand on it to be able to steal that one. And now they are going to be... Oh. What is happening here? Kitsoff is going to be off the field for Mark as well. I thought for a second they were captains challenging that one as well. I'm so impressed. And we have got forward indeed, says Edwin, and Leka boys as well, says Vut. And also we have got, and there come on, says Jan Fento. That's my boys, says Lucian. Oh, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Do let me know if I have got that one wrong. Now it is going to be Mornay Stain into the hands of it is going to be Marco Janssen van Veren. Now it is 5 back once again now into the hands of the number 5 Nokia. He has had a lot of carries throughout this match. Short ball now into the hands of Van Starren, who is tackled there by Peter Steftatoy. A little offload back now. Using their back line, it's going to be Cornell Hendricks with a bit of a step, tackled a bit high there. From it was the man in the number 14 jersey, which in this one, I've forgotten his name again, unfortunately, but that is a great run there. Little offload as well. All the forwards linking up for the Bulls, making their way up to the 22 now. And now it is going to be an inside ball into the hands of the number 4. They have still got the ball, and now it is going to be intercepted, so they are going back for the penalty to the Bulls once again. Now, do they take the 3 this time, or do they kick for the corner? We'll have to wait and see. We haven't got in there. If it was forward, Yako would have seen it outside the stadium as well. There's Kenneth Rhodes, and we haven't got Go Bulls. Love to see the blue train scrum as well. And we have got how much time is left, mate? At this stage, we have got 15 minutes left in this match. It feels like this last second half, kind of maybe 10 minutes has gone by very slowly, but that means we've got plenty of time. It is going to be seatbelt tackle, and it is now going to be a kicking opportunity for Mornay Stain. This time, they are going to be going for the 3 points because they want to get into the lead in this match, that is for sure. But it was Cornell Hendricks there with a little bit of a step, and then Speckman unfortunately ended up just connecting a little bit too high there, and it was what led to the penalty advantage. When last did the Stormers have a penalty, says Kenneth? That's a good question. It's been a long time. It is fair to say. Maybe early on in the second half, I think may have been the last time Go Bulls goes from Jan Fenta. And also, Vut has said 6 a.m. there. Yes, we are currently sitting 6:37 a.m. here in New Zealand. As you guys can probably tell by my eyes that are rather bloodshot. We have got a couple more live streams tomorrow as well. I'm going to end up going to bed after this live stream, and then I will be waking up straight into 2 more live streams for Super Rugby Trans-Tasman, and then also the live stream for the Lions versus Sharks game. And that one will be an exciting one as well. But this one is taken by Mornay Stain. Lining it up, there is a big chair, and he has been able to get it straight down the middle. So now the Bulls take the lead in this match, and they will be leading it by 2 points. So it's still only a penalty away for the Stormers to be able to get right back into this match. Answer is Jaco Piper, Mr. Commentator, as well as Kenneth as well. And we have also got there, come on, Mornay, you are the best as well. I'm looking for one more try from Edward van der Merwe. Local is nice as well, says Mark Wynn, and also Go Boys, Blue Train Scrum Boys as well, and Go Stormers, says Francis. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. The vet, if I'm not wrong. That one is taken nicely, and straight away, though, the Stormers are coming straight back into this one. And every time that the Bulls score, the Stormers try and counter straight away, and that is exactly what they're doing here now. It's going to be Willemse, goes to Ifan Ruas, who is tackled low by, it was Kutsia, who was able to make the tackle on the 22 at the moment, though the Stormers now it's going to be in the hands of Willemse with a bit of a spin, and he has been able to almost break a tackle, but now it's going to be Swirled once again, goes to Pretorius, man who was able to score a try earlier on in the match, if I'm not wrong. Did he score earlier on? Maybe he didn't. I know he got a yellow card, and he was very close to scoring a little bit later on. Did he score? I can't remember, but now it is going to be in the hands of Maharba, who is driving forward. I feel like I well and truly messed up his name. I do apologise for that. Now it's going to be Willemse. Goes into the hands of Pretorius. He's got Speckman on the outside. Another seatbelt tackle, so that will be an advantage now. No, it's not. They haven't given the advantage to the Stormers there. Tackle looked a little bit high. Now it is going to be in the hands of Marvin Ori. Only a couple meters short now for the Stormers. And they are open to counter straight back. Now it's going to be in the hands of the number 20. Having a carry there, Tennyson. Fired back once again. Willemse now sells a massive dummy. Now goes to Pretorius. And he is only a couple meters short. Ifan Ruiz with the spin. And he is trying to get as close as he can. But I think it's almost been stolen there. But they are going back for the penalty for the high shot. So now it is going to be an opportunity for the Stormers. Do they take the 3 or do they go for the corner? And Kitsoff will challenge the water boy if he could. The lady of South Africa Rugby, he will challenge his surname if he could, as well, says Morday D. We have also got French Shaw as well. French Shaw, okay, I will keep that in mind. Thank you for helping me out, your accent as well, says Christopher. And also we have got in there, let's go Bulls. We are playing against 16 men, says Kenneth. And also, so that's interesting. I wouldn't have actually guessed to pronounce it like that for French Shaw. So I will try, or Fran Shaw, sorry. So I will try my best to remember that one as well. How many minutes left at the moment, says Christopher? We are sitting at 12 minutes left in this match, getting down to the wire now. What Yako won't give it to us, as well, says Kenneth. And now Bulls come on. Go on, Bulls. And also Ali Vermaak is on, says Mark Quinn as well. He was replacing Stephen Kitsoff. And now they are showing Zach Berger making his way out onto the field. Also, I assume Christopher Smith might not be too far away. But Zach Berger, that is an easier name for me to say than the man who was on the field, which was Ivan Van Zyl. I feel like I've still messed up that pronunciation, though. Don't worry, says Jan Fenter as well. And now it is going to be taken nicely by Marvin Ori, currently 10 meters out. It is in the hands of Bonambi at the back. He has broken off the back, and he is trying to drive forward. Straight over the ball, though, was the player for the Bulls, but he wasn't quite able to get the ball. Now it is going to be in the hands of Peter Steph Toy, and he has almost only had 1 or 2 carries in this match so far, which is interesting. Thought he would have been used a little bit more. Now it is going to be Ifan Ruiz, who is driving forward once again. In the end, he decides to leave it for the halfback. Masimla goes into the hands now of Nakane, who has been able to score a couple times throughout this Rainbow Cup so far, if I'm not wrong. So he will be hoping that one has popped out the bag. Now it's going to be a little knock on. No, it's not. It's still gone backwards, and they're offloading it. Ifan Ruiz with a bit of skill. A little bit of a backline, and it's going to be Edwell van der Merwe reaches out, and he scored the try. He's got on the line. Who was it in the chat? Okay, they're going to refer it. Who was it who mentioned earlier on who said that they wanted to see another try for Van der Merwe? It was Mark Quinn who said he wants to see one more try from him. He may have just scored that try for you, mate, as well. We have also got the eye emojis from Kawazi. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly as well. And how many minutes left at this stage? We have got only 10 and a half minutes. And we also have Come On Stormers from Jimbo Cook. Thanks, we need a try now as well, says Annie. And we have also got Miss, says Mark Quinn, 15 minutes. And Dewan equals the man as well for the pronunciation. And no ways, says Kawazi. No ways. Is that because I've pronounced it terribly? Hopefully, yeah, let me know how it is pronounced. Van Sale as well, says Renew Plays. For, whose name would that be? Fun Sale. I feel like I pronounced one of them very wrong, didn't I? But now they are going to be checking this one. Oh, that was the halfback's name, wasn't it? Fan Sale. Okay, I will try my best to remember that one as well. But now they are going to be referring this one. The captain's challenge has been issued by the Bulls. And this one could be a huge moment in the game. If the Stormers have scored here, they will be in the lead. What are they saying? They are checking for something here. Jaco Piper is in charge. They have gone to the TMO, and they are waiting to see whether or not it was number 20 here, which would be Marco van Staden. They are checking for a neck roll here to see whether or not. Oh, I think it's around the body. He does land slightly on the head, but I don't know whether that will be enough to be able to say that it was a penalty. Okay, they are saying across the body. I think this try is going to stand, which means crocodile roll on the body is the call. No foul play, it's a try, and it's going to be the Stormers now taking the lead in this match. I will quickly update my scoreboard. Jaco Piper's going to run across the field and give that one as the try there. And we have also got in there, I meant the Stormers scoring as well, says Kawazi, no worries there. And we have also got these silent, like Fun Sale as well, says Vut. Oh, I guess, is that Ut then? Or am I maybe taking the V out of that one as well? There's no try in the chat from a lot of people. They wouldn't want the try there, but the Bulls, they might be able to fight back in this one. And we also got, come on, boys, let's show how it's done as well, says Pete. And also try time scorer, says Jimbo Cook. And now with this one, tell you what, I've given the conversion, but I feel like this one's a lot harder than I did give him credit for. This one's going to be right by the sideline. He's literally ripping apart the turf at the moment and all of the pieces in between so that he can get it lined up here. It is going to be the man in the number 10 jersey, Tim Swell. He has got a very big opportunity here to get his side a little bit more of a lead at the moment. They lead by 3 points with this one going over. If he can get it, has he got it? No, he hasn't. I'm going to have to change my scoreboard here. And there we go. So now the score is going to be 27 to the Stormers, 24 to the Bulls. This one's going to be a close finish. No, Vut is English as well. So I feel like, I was taking that one out as well. Sorry, mate. We've got hallelujah try time from Edwin. And also, what's the score, bro? Says Annie. At this stage, it is 24 to the Bulls and 27 to the Stormers. Yes, says Hugo. He is a happy man. Stormers, says Mark Quinn as well. And TMO not on the payroll, says Kenneth. Come on, Bulls, says Kawazi. And at this stage, they will need to get another try. That's the thing. It seems like that was the final moment of the game. Time at this stage we have seen in the chat as well. We've still got 10 minutes left in this match. And we are currently sitting at 71. So we're still in that situation. Yes, it was a very good moment for them, but there's still plenty of time left. That was a great kick from Valimza there. And because of it now, he has got himself an opportunity to have a big kick downfield. And Valimza isn't looking too happy there. But now at this stage, they are only losing this match by 3 points here. The Bulls, they can well and truly get back into this one. And we will just have to wait and see how it is going to be going. Now it's going to be the number 16 coming on the field, followed by number. It is going to be Andre Hugo Fenta, who is making his way onto the field now. Big moment for that young man because of the fact that he is going to have a very good performance for this last 9 minutes for his side if he does want a chance of being able to win it. Imagine if it was Blue Bulls as well, says Dan, and also no way stay in Pretoria as well, says NA. I hate the Stormers, says Christopher, and how much time left as well at this stage. We have got 9 minutes left now, and it's going to be in the hands of, it is going to be Valimza kicking this one in behind, looking for touch here, playing a bit of the territory game, trying to make it so that the Bulls are the team that make the mistake. The Stormers have got time on their side here because of the fact that anytime the ball goes out, anytime it's a scrum, that is using up time on the shot clock, and they need to make sure that they can keep that match at this stage. They want to be able to make sure that they can keep that little bit of a lead that they've got. I've never realized how South African names were so awkward for foreigners. I always thought they were normal, says Renew Plays. Yeah, I guess it's one of those ones. I feel like I probably pronounce them the way they look, but I guess they look different from a Kiwi New Zealander's perspective, I guess. Because that's the thing. I actually needed a little bit of help, so I ended up asking a South African about how to pronounce some of them. And he ended up laughing at me for most of the names that I did try and pronounce. A little knock on there. So now it is going to now be the scrum feed for the Stormers. The one you are spot on as well, says Pete. And also for that one in the chat, which was if it was Blue Bulls as well. And we have also got in the chat, please, mate, give us a try, go Bulls as well, says Bianca. And also good eye, mate. It's how South Africa, our South Greek Kiwis and Aussies as well. Says Hugo, don't kick the ball away, Blues. Keep it in hand, boys. And that's the thing. Mornay Stain, he is known for his kicking. So I feel like he is going to be one of those players who will probably try and kick it in behind, but that could be costly because of the fact that they want to be able to keep that ball. Last time he kicked the ball away, it did lead to the try for the Stormers. So he's got to be careful in that regard. But the ball is going to be fed into the scrum now by Zach Berger. Little bit of a weight advantage to the Stormers at scrum time. It's moving around a little bit there, but it is going to be taken nicely now. And it is in the hands of Cornell Hendricks driving forward. They are just on the halfway line at the moment. It's gone out into the hands of Krobler. Was able to score a little bit earlier on in this match. Now it is going to be Berger once again going back into the hands of Van Staden, who is driving forward. Zach Berger, interception almost taken there, but it's going to be the knock-on advantage. Now it's going to be Stravino Jacobs driving forward for a side. And at this stage, they have been able to keep that ball there for the Bulls. Now it's going to be the man in the number 17 jersey. Another advantage for the Bulls for a knock-on. Now it's going to be in the hands of Cornell Hendricks with a flat ball once again into the hands of Van Staden. Oh, sorry, it's Van Furen, that man. And now it is going to be once again in the hands of the number 17, which in this one is Vermaak. Now it is going back across for Berger. Number 6, Kutsa getting the ball once again. They are trying to drive forward here. The Bulls little kick him behind from Mornay Stain. Little interception almost. But now it is going to be Cornell Hendricks who was able to take that one. Little bit of a lucky one for the Bulls, but not lucky enough because now it is in the side of the Stormers. 6 minutes left in this match. And now they have still got this ball in possession here. The Stormers are something that they haven't been able to do too much throughout this match because of how many tackles they have had to make. They've probably made 200 in this one so far. Taken nicely by Mornay Stain. Going to kick it in behind here for a little bit of territory. And he has found a lot of space in behind. It's going to be taken by Swill, who is going to be looking for touch with the right boot. And he has kicked that one into touch. How many meters did he get? It is a good kick downfield. And now it means that it is going to be back up near the halfway line. And the Bulls are going to have the line out throw time left at the moment, as well says Bianca, says Hugo. And at this stage, we have got 5 minutes. Yo Bulls as well, says Joe. And go Stormers, says Desiree. And go Bulls from Rui. We've got a split audience at the moment with you guys in the chat. Some are going for the Bulls, some are going for the Stormers. Who is going to be able to get this win in this Rainbow Cup match? The opening match of round 5. If the game tomorrow between the Lions and the Sharks is anything like this one, that one's been stolen in the line out by the Stormers. So Krobler not quite able to get that one right for his side, unfortunately. Now it is going to be Miss Simler going back now, a little bit of a backline movement. Now it's going to be Valimza goes out into the hands of Edwell Vandermover. He's back in his place, but he has been tackled into touch by Tumbway. And that is a hard man to outpace. That is for sure, Tumbway. But Edwell Vandermover, I'd love to see them race over 100 meters. That would be pretty awesome. What if they tie, says Dan? I believe if it's a tie, they both get 2 points, if I'm not wrong. So at this stage, I will once again show you guys the table while we are waiting for the scrum reset. Or sorry, for this line out. This is the table at the moment. We will remove the scoreboard just for a moment. And this is not the live scoreboard. This was what was it was just before the match. So at this stage, if the Stormers keep the scoreboard the way that they are, they will move up onto that 15 points, and they will be on the same points as the Bulls. And points differential for them, unfortunately for them, they would still be behind, but they would only be on the same points. So they would be right in this hunt for being able to become Rainbow Cup South Africa champions. Then you've got the Stormers as well. They are in second at this stage, but if the Bulls win this one, they are pretty much guaranteed that number 1 spot, unless, of course, the Sharks get a huge win over the Lions in the match tomorrow. But this is how it is sitting at the moment. The scoreboard at this stage, the bonus point for the Stormers as well for scoring more tries. So at this stage, if they get this win, I believe they would actually move up to 16 points, which is very impressive from them indeed. And they have got that ball in the rolling maul now, the Bulls. I will go back to the scoreboard so you guys can see exactly what the score is. For those of you who are just tuning in, it's a very close game and we are getting very close to the end. Only 4 minutes left in this match. I will try my best to read all of the chat in a very short moment. But if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are going to be doing many more Rainbow Cup South Africa games and also the Curry Cup very soon, as well as the British and Irish Lions. Still plenty of rugby on, and I am looking forward to all of it. Currently sitting almost 7 a.m. here in New Zealand as well, but didn't want to miss this game. These Rainbow Cup games keep on delivering. Somehow he was almost able to hang on to that ball there. No, he wasn't. It was a little knock on. So now it is going to be the scrum feed for the Stormers. And once again, I mentioned about the time factor. They won't be minding this too much here because of the fact that the longer they can hang on to this ball and the more kind of times that we go to the line out or the scrum, that is using up valuable minutes in this match. We have also got Get In Bulls as well, says Christopher. Come on, Blue Bulls, says Quasi. And also we have got in the chats, we have got Come On Bulls from the Gamer Buddies. And also, yes, we will lock them up as well, says Elroy. And we have got also, tell you what, the chat is going very quick at the moment. I do appreciate you all being here. I forgot to subscription, but I did it as well, says Adrian. So thank you very much, mate. Hugely appreciated there. And yeah, if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Anyone else who is watching, we are going to be doing the match tomorrow between the Sharks and also it will be the Sharks versus the Lions, which will be a very exciting one. Yo, early bird as well, says Crazy NZ. Welcome to the live stream, mate. At this stage, very early in New Zealand, 6:53 a.m. on a Saturday as well. I'm going to be I'll end up having a sleep and then I will be straight back into it as well for the Super Rugby Trans-Tasman games that we are going to have as well. And we have got, I won't watch rugby again until tomorrow. Bulls and what the hell as well, says Mornay D. And we have got Stormers in there. Shout out as well, says Joe. Shout out to you, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we have got Keep the Ball Tight Stormers and Stormers from Kenneth. Thanks for the feed. Get in there, Stormers as well from Sean. And that's going to be the penalty to the Bulls. Oh, okay. 50 meters out at this stage. It's brief, mate, as well, says Bianca. Sorry, I'm getting very excited about these final moments. The scrum was wheeling. They are kicking for the corner here. Mornay Stain not backing himself from 50 meters out. And at this stage, Christopher Smith isn't going to get a chance in this match with 3 minutes left It's going to be a very interesting situation. If the Bulls can score off this rolling maul, they win the game. If they don't, the Stormers will receive all of the points, all 5 of them as well. And I'll try and watch the Kiwi games as well, says Dan. So they will be happening at 7:05 New Zealand time. So that will be a 9:05 kickoff there in South Africa. And also you're looking at the next game will be an 11:45 p.m. kickoff. Or sorry, 11:45 p.m. AM in the morning. 11:45 now. It's going to be the rolling maul. Once again, they've got the advantage now, I believe. Now it is going to be around the side. No, they haven't got the advantage here for the Bulls. It's only a couple minutes left in this match, 2 to be exact. And we are waiting to see whether or not the Bulls can close out this match and get over the line for the win. They need 5 points. They don't even need the kick here. They are going around the side once again for the Bulls, just driving forward. Now they're making a few more meters here. Only 10 out. Round the side once again is Nokia. And he is driving forward. At this stage, they need to make sure their discipline is on point here. The Stormers, they've had to make over 200 tackles in this match. They need to make sure that they keep on making them. Nakanye now around the side. He is driving forward. He's going sideways. Only a couple meters out now. And it is going to be Nokia around the side once again. Do they decide to use the back line here or do they keep on going round the side? That's the question. They're going around the side once again. And they have been driven backwards there. Now it is going to be around the side once again. And they are only a metre short. Nokia trying to reach out. Not quite able to straight over the ball. It's the Stormers player, but he wasn't able to get that one. And this is going to be a very intense last moment. He's only a metre short now. It's going to be Nakane. He is going around the side and somehow they have been able to stop him. But now it is going to be fired out wide. It's going to be Stravino Jacobs now who had that ball in hand. Now they're going around the side once again. The Bulls have been held up, but they had the penalty advantage. So now they are going to be going back. The Stormers supporters thought that maybe, or the Stormers coaching staff, I think, thought that they had just won that game. But now we are in the situation of a 5-metre tap. By the looks of it, they don't want the draw here, the Bulls. They want the win. And they have been told to just wait for a second because of the fact that one of the players is down at this stage. I believe it is the man on the number 7. Usually, tell you what, they don't care. Sven Studden now driving at the line. And the Stormers once again have to defend from only a metre short. Are they going to decide to use the back line here? Or do they decide to keep on going around the side? They're only a metre short here, the Bulls. Are they going to be able to steal it right at the final minute of this game? Still a metre short once again. It's on the line, is it? No, it is still back. They thought for a second they were over. It's a try. And the Bulls have won this match. And it was Nokia who was able to do so. And they are well and truly loving it here, the Bulls. In the 80th minute, the Bulls have been able to get over the line. I assume that maybe they'll try and captain's challenge something here for the Stormers. But if this is the way that it's just gone, the Bulls would have just won this game. And that would be the fact that maybe from here, they won't be able to get caught. It's the double blow of the whistle. I think they're going to try and check something here. Oh, okay. Interesting. So the Stormer is saying that he wants to refer it, but Jaco Piper is saying you can only refer something that is a whistle blow. So in that situation, he does lose the opportunity to be able to review that one. So because of it, it means that the Stormers, they will receive the bonus point, but also it means that the Bulls will receive the bonus point as well. And at this stage, it would be full time. We have got in there, come on, Franz Mahalbert as well, says Kenneth, Dwayne Vermeulen, my hero as well, says Joe. And that's the thing, he went off early in this match. His replacement, Van Starden, played a very good game of rugby as well. Thanks, mate, as well, says Bianca. And also we have got a whole heap of other people in the chat. At this stage, they were able to get the win. We will never win again against Jaco Piper and his team. Not Jake White and his team as well, says Kenneth. Bulls, let's go, says Adrian. And yes, says Jan Fenter. What a finish to this game. It was kicked over, I believe, if I'm not wrong, which now means that the Bulls pretty much have this cup secured for the Rainbow Cup South Africa, which will mean that they will be moving up into the Northern Hemisphere at some stage to take on the winner of their Rainbow Cup, which in this one would be maybe Benetton at this stage, it looks like. No surprise because Jaco is the ref as well, says Edwin. And also Jake are the best as well, says Jan Fenter, and also Mahat as well. Says Mark Quinn, I love your live streams as well from Joe. Thank you very much, mate. Very much appreciated for you guys all being here for this live stream. Has been a lot of fun, and it has been pretty awesome to have you guys all here. Kawasi has actually done a super sticker. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, it comes up without it actually showing what the super sticker says on the live stream, but I will have a look at it now to be able to see exactly what it was But yeah, for some reason, it just comes up saying super sticker. But thank you very much, Kawazi. I will see what it is in a very short moment, so that we do get to see. It was a little spoiler alert, I think it says, if I'm not wrong. So thank you very much for that, mate. And it is hugely appreciated for that donation as well. And yeah, super sticker, I guess is what it. I wish it would come up saying what it was as well, like in the little emoji. I feel like that would be a lot more awesome. Thanks, they love your nice, love you for the nice commentary as well. Says Dan, thank you very much, mate. Thanks, mate. I'll see you tomorrow, mate. Enjoy your day. Says Adrian, thank you very much. I'm probably going to end up sleeping for most of today. And then I will be going straight back into some more Super Rugby Trans-Tasman. And then also it will be the Lions versus the Sharks will be the next game after that as well. Stormers, says Mark Quinn. And also we have got what happened, damn it, as well, says Chris. Final moment try for the Bulls. It was back and forth rugby between these two sides. It was the Stormers who scored, then the Bulls who scored, then the Stormers, then the Bulls. And then in the end, the Bulls were just able to get over the line and win this one. Thanks. Thank you, Hamish. It was great with you guys as well, says Edwin. And yeah, thank you very much. Thanks, dude. You made my night. See you in the next match, says Pete as well. And thank you very much for tuning in, mate. It is awesome to see you guys all here. Thanks again for the Rugby Live entertainment, says Jimbo Cook as well. And thank you, Yako, for effing up this North versus South derby as well, says Kenneth. And see you later, says Dan. See you later, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day. Of course, in South Africa, it is only 9 a.m. No, sorry, it's 9 p.m. So I guess enjoy the rest of your night, guys, because of the fact that, yeah, currently 7 a.m. here in New Zealand. But yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in for this one. Lucky, says my queen. Was very close. Could have gone either way at the end of that match. Near yet so far. Thanks for the commentary, mate, says Topi as well. And Bulls, says Colin. Bye from Joe. And also, you're up to. Cheers, says Morne D. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated there. And Kawazi is a happy man for the Bulls. That is for sure. In this match, I enjoyed your commentating, brother, as well, says Mark Queen. And thank you very much. And anyone who is new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are going to be back for the match tomorrow between the Lions and the Sharks. Should be an entertaining one between those two sides as well. And then we have also got Super Rugby Trans-Tasman for those who do enjoy watching that competition. But yeah, we are going to be doing live streams for the British and Irish Lions games of South Africa. Also some Curry Cup games as well. They are on in the middle of the night, but I love watching these games with you guys. And yeah, I hope to do a lot more in the future. That is for sure. I subscribe, says Joe. Thank you very much, mate. It is hugely appreciated. And also, we have got my queen. I said I enjoyed your commentating, brother. And also, we have got by Danky. I'm not too sure what that means. Unfortunately, thanks for nice commentary, says Colin. No worries, mate. And well, that was a close game. Good job, Bulls, says Lucas. And that's the thing. Last match against the Lions, it went the other way. The Lions were able to get that win by just a few points. But in this one, the Bulls were able to get it done in the end. Kenneth has said, thanks, Mr. Commentator. No worries, mate. And thank you very much for tuning in as well. Daniel has said goodbye. And we will see you for the next one. Now, I will show the table once again. Now, because of this, at this stage, I am only going to show these two top sides. And the factor is the Bulls receive that bonus point for scoring 4 tries. So that will mean now they are going to be moving up to, I believe, 20 points, which at this stage means that the Stormers cannot catch them. The only team that can catch them is going to be the Sharks. So we will have to wait and see whether or not they can do so. Because if they get a big win over the Lions, I am just going to quickly check the table as well, because that's the factor. I think, is it going to be the Sharks versus the Bulls in the last round? I'm not too sure. But if it is, then it will be a very exciting last round of the Rainbow Cup. That is for sure. I am just going to quickly have a wee look. There is a game kicking off in 11 minutes, but I am definitely not going to be up for that one. That is for sure. But the last round, it is going to be the Sharks versus the Bulls. Oh, okay. So if the Sharks win against the Lions, then whoever wins that match between the Bulls and the Sharks could be the Rainbow Cup South Africa champions. But the Bulls sitting in the box seat at the moment after that win in the last minute there. We have also got in the chat, who's playing tomorrow, says Daniel, it is going to be South Africa. Oh, sorry, not South Africa. I guess it is South Africa, though. It is going to be the Sharks versus the Lions. And that one, if the Sharks win that one comfortably, they will be able to move up onto around 16 points, only 4 points behind the Bulls, who are in first. Everyone's got laptop at 23%. Thanks for the commentary, mate. Much appreciated. Cheers, says Hugo. No worries, mate. And hopefully the power does come back on for you very soon as well. Over and out. Thanks as well from my queen. And Renew Place has said, yes, when are you coming to visit South Africa? Says fantastic charisma. I'd love to be able to go over and watch one of the games live. That would be pretty awesome. Although, of course, they'd have to have crowds back first, because I believe at this stage the British and Irish Lions tour isn't going to be having any crowds, unfortunately. But That would be pretty awesome to do a tour of South Africa, watch a few of the games over there for maybe the Curry Cup or something along those lines in the future. But we have also got, thanks for the commentary. See you for the Sharks game, says Renew Plays. We will see you later, mate, as well. And we have got, when are you guys coming to South Africa to play the Springboks, mate? Can't wait. I think that was actually, was that me visiting South Africa from Fantastic, or was that the All Blacks? Because hopefully that is a match that we do get to see very soon. I know that we've got a couple matches up against the Springboks here in New Zealand, and that is going to be in August, I believe. We are going to get to see that. But yeah, hopefully we do get to see a couple games of the All Blacks going to South Africa as well, other than, of course, the fact that it is going to be in the middle of the night, such as this one. Although it's actually morning now. The sun's probably almost come up here in New Zealand, 7:05 a.m. I have talked all through the night. But yeah, at this stage, I am going to be catching some Z's, going to sleep, and then I will be straight back into the commentary for the next live streams that we are going to have later on today, I guess, in New Zealand. Great commentary as well, says Kawazi. Thank you very much, mate. And thank you very much for your super sticker donation as well. It is hugely appreciated. And yeah, I'm glad you did enjoy the live stream. We have got, come on, Stormers, says Makiel. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. And we have also got, we are the best team from Jan Fenter. Come to South Africa as well, says Joe. And thanks you for your commentary, brother, says Christopher. It sounds like maybe free accommodation for you in Hermanus Pro as well, says Hugo. It sounds like we're all going to a game in South Africa at some stage. Perhaps a group of us, rather than talking in the chat, we will be able to talk at the actual match, talk all about the rugby that we are going to be witnessing. Sounds like it would have to be a Bulls versus Stormers game once they do have crowds back, by the sounds of it. It's 9 o'clock at us as well, says Joe. That will be 9 p.m., won't it? Whereas here, yeah, we are sitting at 7 a.m. When's the next game, says Cruisy Boy? For the Super Rugby Trans-Tasman, it is 7:05, 12 hours from now is going to be the kickoff in the match between the Highlanders and the Waratahs. And then 9:45 p.m. will be the game between the Brumbies and the Hurricanes. Then the next Rainbow Cup game is going to be, I believe, 2 a.m. kickoff tomorrow. And that will be, or later on today, I guess you could say. And that will be between the Lions and the Sharks. Those are the three matches that we have got. And then there's a Sunday game as well, which is going to be the Rebels versus the Chiefs. So we've got plenty of rugby on in the near future, which does make it very exciting indeed. But I hope you guys did enjoy this live stream. Good night to all, says Jan Fenter as well. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a great game. Are you live streaming the Hurricanes game, says Cruisy Boy? I am indeed. Should be a very exciting one between those two sides, the Hurricanes and the Brumbies. And at this stage, the Hurricanes, if they win that one, they will be sitting very comfortably on the New Zealand table. And I am excited to see how that one is going to be ending. I wish I could donate, but I don't have money. As I said, Joe, no worries, mate. You guys just being in the chat is always much appreciated anyway. Like, it's one of those ones that donations, I feel like it's one of those, like, kind of extra bonuses, but I just enjoy talking to all you guys, and, like, you guys chatting along with me for these games is more than enough, and that donation is only there for anyone who does want to, but I do appreciate you all being here for these live streams nonetheless. And I hope to see you guys in the future as well for the Lions versus Sharks game. Good night / good morning for me as well, says Crazy Boy. Kiwi lads, if you made your own team, what would you call them, says Will? Oh, that's a hard question for 7 a.m. in the morning. What would I call them? I feel like, I mean, it's not really a rugby name, but I feel like Kiwi lads would be kind of a cool name. I always want to donate, as well, says Crazy Boy. And yeah, that is always, I know that you did a few right back when we first got monetized. I think you were actually one of the top donators at one stage, Cruisy Boy, which was hugely appreciated as well. The lads as well, says Cruisy Boy. And also, yes, we have thanks as well, says David Russell. And we have also got in the chat, Alexander. I'm not too sure what that says, although I assume, if I had to guess, it is something along the lines of Jaco Piper against the Stormers so that they were against 16 men, I think would be my guess from Alexander. I'm starting to only pick up a few words of South African, but I feel like that would have been possibly along those lines. But yeah, 2 yellow cards to the Stormers early on in this match, Valimza, and also it was Pretorius who received one as well. And also we have got in there, Henry has said, the Stormers 16-man team as well, I assume that is. I hope I am somewhere in terms of the right ballpark in terms of what that says. But I assume it is the fact that, Jaco Piper may have blown quite a few penalties in the favour of the other side. Hell yeah, boys. Was a great game as well, says AJ. And yeah, that's the thing. All of these South African games pretty much have been back and forth rugby. And I feel like that is why I love watching them so much, because you get to see both sides on attack, both sides defending as well. Is that my cat? It is. Hello, Billy. Why do you sound so distressed? He is on my bed. He's going, why aren't you asleep yet? You can actually almost see him in the background. He is right there. That is my cat. His name is Billy. And he is going, why isn't someone in bed yet? But anyone wondering, I guess I should clarify. My bed is in the lounge at the moment because my room is getting painted. So it is actually in the background at the moment of these live streams. But yeah, at this stage, can you see him there? He's looking over the top. I mean, he's going, why aren't you in bed? It's 7 a.m. Hey, buddy, where are you from? I am from New Zealand. I am halfway, kind of halfway down the South Island in terms of the location. I'm tired, and it's only 9. Well done for being up still at 7, says Joe. Yeah, that's the thing. I probably should have thought about sleeping in between the end of the Super Rugby game, which did end at about midnight and now, but I decided I'd stay up the whole time. And yeah, I'll probably be feeling it tomorrow. Go Bulls, go as well. From it was Franshaw, I believe was the pronunciation, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, at this stage, I think my cat is wanting me to go to bed. So I think that is what I'll have to do. You can just see his ear sticking up over the chair a little bit there, just in the little tiny, you can see him there. You can almost see an eye over the side as well. But you can also see Kieran. He is the mascot of the channel. He has got a massive All Blacks logo. Or he's got an All Black shirt on, I should say. And yeah, he has been supporting the channel big time. Bulls is good as well, says Franshaw. Yeah, they were able to do very well in the closing minutes to get that win. Final minute try. And it was in the end what got them the points. And now they are going to be sitting on 20 points in this competition, which is going to be hard for any side to beat. The only side that can beat them from here in this competition will be the Sharks. And they will need a bonus point win over the Lions to do so. But yeah, nonetheless, sitting at 7:11 a.m. here in New Zealand. I think I might be close to the end of this live stream, but if you did all enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are going to be back for the match that is going to be happening tomorrow between, or I guess, yeah, it is tomorrow, South African time, between the Bulls. No, it's not the Bulls. They just played the Sharks and the Lions. Should be an entertaining match. I would love to see Joanna Luama, Chester Williams Shield game in their honour as well, says Type B as well. Is that Jonah Lomu, perhaps, or am I wrong in that regard? But yeah, I'd love to see more games being played between New Zealand and South Africa, and I think the Rugby Championship is going to start that up and should hopefully increase that in the future as well. Bye-bye. I'm going to thank you one last time. I'll be here tomorrow as well, says Joe, and I do appreciate that, mate. And yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in. Cheers, bruh. Well done on the fees as well, says, yeah, I will try and remember them as well. They are silent. I will keep that in mind. But not for your name, of course, because it is English. I did mess that up a little bit earlier on. Get some sleep, buddy, as well, says Christopher. But yeah, nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. Hope you have a great night, and I will see you all tomorrow for the Lions versus the Sharks.